We're live.
Hello.
Welcome to Virtual Voices. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's gonna be kind of a weird, but we're gonna make the best of it type of night. So I'm your host Jay Rose, because I can
Oh,
never do it right.
you almost had it, though. You almost had it.
Sorry. I'm
So
gonna write
it's
it down.
J- so what she was trying to say is she is J Rose because you already know. And I'm Leah V in the place to be.
Facts. So it's been a super long and very emotional day for us. So we're gonna try to get through this night and give you guys everything we can. Um,
Yeah.
just a disclaimer, we might dip just to cry and come back. um, just I'm a very transparent person with stuff, and I'm dealing with a recent loss. I have a friend that I've known for over 20 years who recently passed away last night. He lost his battle against cancer. um, and I just prayers and love goes out to him and his family. And even when somebody's ill and you kind of are already preparing yourself, it still hurts. So just massive love to Chris's family. I love you guys. Chris, I love you, and I know that you're in a better place. So I don't want to start off too sad. But yes, it's a difficult night, but we have an obligation to serve our community as well. And I know for a fact, my friend Chris, if I would have canceled Virtual Voices, he probably would have came to my dream and told me that I'm a pussy. So I cannot do that. I can't do that. That's the type of friend he was. He was like a brother to me. And he would be like, yo, you mad pussy, yo, you got to get out there and do your thing. So this is why I'm here, to serve you guys, and to make sure he doesn't come and yell at me in my dreams. So without further ado, Leah V in the place to be, give them the rules and regulations so they know what to do.
Okay, y'all. As Jay said, we're all up in our emotions this evening, both of us, dealing with some grief, but we're gonna go ahead and get through this. We have a killer feature, Shamello D coming to the stage, the virtual stage tonight, and some new open micers, which is always a great time. We love when that happens, and of course, our returning contenders. But let's get into the rules and regulations. First things first. This is a safe space, right? So, just as you saw Jay be transparent with all of you about what's going on, she's able to do that because we've created a space in which you can be vulnerable, and we feel comfortable being vulnerable with you, and we want all of our artists to feel comfortable being vulnerable so this is a safe space, so be kind. This is pro LGBTQ, pro Black Lives Matter. We have no space for hate speech, yada yada yada.
You already know.
No, you will get kicked off if you are talking reckless. So moving on.
Facts. Super facts.
Super facts. Jay is super quick. She'll be like, choo, 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 and then you're gone. Okay, so we have 5 minutes per performer. This does not mean that you can only do one piece. You can do multiple pieces in that 5 minute time span. Oh, that's better. In that 5 minute time span. So feel free to go ahead and do that. Additionally, make sure you follow one another. We pride ourselves on community, on expanding our community, and just really finding networking with one another. So make sure you follow one another. We all we got, as you will hear me say. And Jay does put a whole lot of work into this little banner but below here. And she puts what are your nails like today, Jay?
Oh yeah, I got my nails done finally.
Ooh.
They're gold.
I like the white and gold. Okay, anyway. So
see, they're distracting.
Make sure you follow one another. Jay puts a lot of work into those banners on the bottom with the performer's name, social media handles, all that jazz. So make sure you use that and expand your network so we can expand our net worth. I don't even know if that makes sense, but we're going with it. For all those for all those watching on Facebook and on YouTube at the Rose Garden events page, please make sure, as Jay said previously, that you share the video onto your personal profile, comments on your favorite lines. We really like to have an interactive audience. So, feel free to chime in with something you enjoyed and keep it light, keep it positive. Make sure make sure you stay close to the microphone. If you are unsure of like this, if you are unsure as to how you sound, then just ask us to do a little quick check here. I got my hair's all crazy today.
Yeah, she came into the studio and I was like, yeah, I had to fix my hair too, girl.
Girl, I got out the shower. That's what I did
I
today.
know, I
know. Which is very unlike me. It's very unlike me. But anyway. For all those watching on Facebook, we did that one. Make sure to stay close to the microphone. Did that one. Make sure you donate to the best open mic in the game. We appreciate all contributions. So do the artists. We try to pay all of our. No, we do not try. We pay all of our features. And we want to pay our artists. So make sure you hit that suggested donation in the Eventbrite, and as well as that, all the Cash Apps and Venmos are listed on the bottom banner. For when performers perform. So make sure you share that video. Make sure you donate. And last but not least, when we say you are on, I can never explain this one.
Okay.
You do it.
So Leah V will or myself will announce who's next coming to the stage. But then after we say that, we're gonna say, and on deck is XYZ. So when we say on deck, that means you are coming up after the next person, which means get ready. So if you have music, get your tracks ready. If you have a poem in your book or your phone, get it out. If you're gonna do a magic trick, get your top hat and your magic wand. Whatever it is. Y'all laughing, but yo, you be surprised who be popping up in virtual voices.
I mean, I know. It's looking like we got a show backstage.
Yeah, we got a show backstage. I don't even know. If you want to perform, make sure you drop a mic so that we know, and I will slide into your DM and send you the info. But that's the on deck. So make sure that's your signal to get your shit together. Got it?
Sounds good. I think that about covers it. Just be nice, be kind as usual. We got, support one another and all that goodness. And I think that's about it, Jay.
Yes, if you try to pop in to perform and you can't get into the studio, just hang out on Facebook or YouTube until you let us know you're there. We'll check you in, and then when it's your time to come up, we'll make sure there's space for you in the studio. I think that's it. Yeah.
That sounds good to me. Oh, look, we got all these people in the audience already.
I know. Excited. All right. So I'm gonna set it off tonight. Leah V is like, nah, she's gonna fall back for a little bit. We'll see. Maybe we could inspire her to spit some truths. I'm gonna do a piece. Let's bring our backstage.
Yeah.
Building. Look at y'all. What's good,
family? Everybody, welcome.
Hola. We got somebody else back there. All right. If you just joined the studio and you didn't get to send your info, just drop it in the private chat. So I need your IG. I think that's you, Callie. I need your IG and your Cash App or Venmo so we could share that when you perform. And your stage name if you don't go by Callie the Poet, which I'm assuming you do go by. So yeah. Oh, Lindo, what's good, Lindo?
Uh,
Oh yeah, we got the Philly family that pulled up. So guys, I have a talk show called the J Rose Experience where I travel to different cities and I interview poets. And I just came back from Philly. I filmed season 3 out there. So Nikki D right here in the corner. I don't know where she's at on your screen, but she's over there making all that racket,
uh,
visual racket. She was on the show. She's repping the Keep Growing brand. Okay. And we got Lindo, yes, who has a piece that he wants. He sent over for me to share. You guys don't even know. Like Philly's full of mad talent. Like I was so like honored to meet all those amazing people. But I'm gonna spit a piece for y'all tonight. Um, it's kind of like my little rapidy rap. I'll be on my
oh, I
rapidy rap.
love when Jay gets her rapidy rap on.
Yeah, so I'm doing. I chose this to do tonight because my boy Chris, who I was just telling you guys about, who passed away last night. He was a big influence on like my knowledge of hip hop. Like, and it got to a point that like he was the master and I was the student, and then I got so up on hip hop that I was putting him on sometimes, and like hip hop was just such a big solid like glue in our friendship is really what like pulled us all
Oh,
together. So in honor of him, I'm gonna spit some bars, you know, something light.
y'all give it up, everybody, for our co-hostess with the mostest, J Rose.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hopefully y'all feeling this. I need a beat for this, but one day. Don't come over here and start spitting. My son knows this piece, so anyway. So they want to hear my story. I don't know where to start. Do I say what's on my mind or do I speak what's in my heart? All I know is both got stories that could tear my soul apart. They dancing with my demons, I could see them in the dark. But I'm about to flip the shit and write a new story. Starring the queen in me with all her fucking glory. Rolling with the punches, no hit could ever floor me. Weathering through life, no matter sunny, stormy. Golden gloves with the shit, you could just imagine. Essential like the oil, so my mama named me Jasmine. But you could call me J-Rose cause I'm growing in this garden. Petals for my thoughts, watch me blossom into magic. Crumbled into pieces, I could write a book about it. My vibe got your girl looking at me like she bout it. But I ain't here for that shit, man, I could do without it. I be on my doing shit and you just talk about it. Yeah, I needed time off, I took a little break. Yeah, I fucked up, but I learned from my mistakes. Hired new standards, then I gave them a raise. That self-love really pays. Word, now I stand on top like I'm standing on a plane. Queen of the secret, out here manifesting rain. Ruling my path like the neurons in the brain. Nothing standing in the way of dreams I must attain. Life got tough, yo, I try to walk away, but my purpose came clear like a bright and sunny day. Now I'm doing shit that they once said was insane. The universe spoke and I finally caught his aim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was my son Phoenix on the beat in the background. I don't know if you
I
heard him
love when Phoenix
tapping.
comes in for the feature.
Yes, that's my guy. Look, listen, he's gonna be a famous producer one day.
I believe it. I believe it.
But thank you, thank you, thank you. That's my little PC piece, Barsy piece. Sometimes I feel like writing stuff like that.
Mhm.
All right, so who we got up on the lineup? Leah V, the
All
place
right,
to
all
be.
right. I just love when Jay does her rapidy rapping. It is one of my favorite things. I really do think you should put a real, not that that wasn't a real beat, Phoenix, but we should put like a beat in the
Don't
background.
offend. He's
I'm
sensitive
sorry.
about
I'm
his
sorry.
shit, all right?
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm sorry. All right, so it's looking like we have a killer lineup ahead. We have the lone wolf on Diggity Deck, but blessing the microphone right now, one of our frequent flyers, returning contenders, the one, the only, the dean of poetry.
Yay! What's good, homie?
Oh, nothing much, man. How you guys been? I missed you guys, man. I'm sorry I haven't been around. I was working on my second book, and just so
Oh
you guys
shit!
know, it's in the
Oh
process
shit!
of getting published. So, coming
Listen,
soon. Well, I'm gonna have my second poetry book out. It's called Deep Thoughts, and it's gonna be published by Cypress. So, more details to be announced pretty soon. Just so you guys know.
congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much. And thank y'all for always presenting such a wonderful platform such as this for us. I really appreciate that very much, especially in this time.
Aw,
So,
I needed that.
facts.
yeah, man, indeed. So anyway, I would like to read two pieces to y'all. The first poem I'd like to read to y'all is called 10. And here we go with that. One, you are the one for me. Two, there's no one as beautiful as you. Three, this is meant to be. Four, you've given me a love I've never felt before. Five, you make me feel so alive. Six, there's never been a love quite like this. Seven, this love is more than heaven. Eight, this love feels more than great. Nine, it gets better through time. And 10, it's a love I can feel again and again and again and again. And that's 10. And thank you
I
so
love
much.
that.
I appreciate that. All right. And the next poem I like to read to y'all is called Did You Wake Up? And here it goes. Did you wake up feeling alive today? Did you wake up saying today was going to be a great day? Even if it's going to a sucky ass 9 to 5, it should still be a great day to be alive. For tomorrow's not promised to us. The person that can decide that is the man above. Most won't live to see tomorrow, most will live in sorrow, which is why we have to thank God for being alive, for giving the opportunity to strive. Most won't live to seek such possibilities, most will fail and live in hostility. We shouldn't be jealous of those who already have success. We shouldn't live our lives full of worry and stress. Instead, let's focus on building tomorrow a better future and to become winners, never losers. And to thank God for the opportunity to wake up every morning, to live life in happiness, never in mourning. When most have given up or died, let's all thank God for being alive. And that's that for that one, too.
Hmm.
All right,
Is
so
my
one
mic on?
final announcement.
Yes, I thought my mic was on. I'm like, yo, hello, hello. James, where can I know you have a your first book? Where can people find your first book?
Yeah, so my first book, which is right here, Words on the Heart, y'all can find that at both Lulu and Amazon. Lulu, it's available on paperback, and Amazon, you can get it on either Kindle or paperback as well. I just recently put it on Amazon about a few months ago, so yes, and actually have to find it.
Awesome. Congratulations. Guys, make
Yes,
sure that you follow,
Thank you so
congratulations.
connect
much.
with each
Appreciate
other.
it.
This is a big world of creative people, and there's plenty of space for us to build. So let's get it.
Yes, yes. That was the Dean of Poetry. You make sure you follow our guy. Thank you for always being with us, Sir Dean of Poetry. We love to have you and we miss you as well. Thank you for sharing that. Y'all make sure you go cop his book. His books, his second one is getting published. Hey.
Yay, goals.
Yes.
So even
Indeed,
though we missed
yeah,
you, we're glad you were working.
Exactly.
Productive.
It was a
Um,
good reason.
I don't know about the rest of you. No, I'm just kidding. So it's looking like, ooh, we have some more people in the building, in the
Mhm.
virtual stage. We have Nikki D, the poet, on deck, but coming to the mic right now. Let's give it up for the Lone Wolf.
Woo! Another published author. You're muted, love. There we go.
All right, I'm good now. So, first of all, my birthday is coming up soon, very soon,
Yay!
like a few weeks, like 3 weeks after next week. So it's like the 15th of December.
So
So
like 4 weeks.
no, it's 3 weeks because Tuesday, I think Wednesday already passed. So
All
I'm
right, we counting
starting,
down. We counting down.
I'm starting a poem called 121590 that I'm gonna give you a little bit of, but I'm gonna jump into a piece that I wrote called Raging Waters. The water won't scare me, yet I have a fear of leaving this world. It's probably my own sanity or the thought of losing myself forever. Where does that stem from? In life, I've always had little faith in myself. So this is how I'll go. by being forcibly robbed of my breath. The fear of being swallowed by the waves really frightens me, though. The fact I have severe anxiety isn't exactly making things any easier on me. In essence, it's a failed attempt to even try to fight against the waves. Okay, that's fine, but a bit harsh. The water will cause my inevitable death. But I will still try my best, do everything that I can do to pass the test. Both my dedication and my devotion will be a much stronger force than my anxiety. No matter how hard things can get for me, I'll come out on top. I see death eagerly waiting. I see death in the distance, eagerly waiting on his only chance. Life is usually predetermined, so why should I try to alter what's set in stone? As I see it, my life may be over. I will just watch flashbacks of my memories. Hence, as I patiently wait on the waves, as they move in closer to seal my fate, I have accepted this is who I am and have come to terms this day could be my last.
Yes. All in the fields.
I felt that. I felt that. That has
And here's
some powerful
yeah,
words in
I
there.
wrote that when I was like down and out. But I have
Mm.
an intro to 12-15-90. Some of y'all might have seen it on the page. Born as a Sagittarius, within him was a fire.
Okay.
The boy was always unsure of his true desire. He was determined to find what he was worth. There had to be a reason to be put on this earth. And that's just the beginning of it. I should have it done by then, though. So there's that. I should have it done by then.
Teaser.
Yeah, that was such a little teaser.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lone Wolf, for pulling up and sharing with us. Please make sure y'all follow and connect. I have a mouthful of gummy bears. Don't mind me. I'm almost down. All right, so I was telling people.
She is so bizarre. She's so bizarre.
I'm gonna put an end to this, okay? When we were
right,
back,
let's find out. Let's find out.
Before we went live, I was telling everybody that when I eat gummy bears, I eat all of the other colors first and I leave the red ones for last. So I put the red ones back in the bag. I select. She's telling me that I'm out of my mind. And I know for damn sure I can't be the only person that does that. So if you do this or you know somebody, please leave a comment in a Facebook or YouTube because I know I'm not alone here.
Virtual Voices has become virtual gummy bear debates.
Listen, the red ones are the bomb. I saved the best for last. Like
bizarre. Who has the time to do this? This is like you mean to tell me that every time you open a pack of gummy bears, you go around the reds to leave them in the bag, or you take them out and put them back in?
Depends.
That's a whole multiple step process.
I shake the bag a little bit. Listen, this is a safe space.
Nah, you're right. This is a space for all gummy bear eaters. We allow all types of gummy bear eaters in this space, and we create art with the gummy bear eaters, regardless of how the gummy bear eaters consumes said gummies.
Said gummies.
All right. Now that we've begun that hot topic of the week, we are going to. Oh, hey, Ambition the Poet.
What's good, Ambition? We got a few people in the building watching. Sharifa's watching. We got Shay from Bronx Poetry. We got
hey, Shay girl.
Yeah, Lindo's watching. We got some fans out there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share so more people can join us.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to keep it moving and grooving. You guys are tuned into Virtual Voices Friday night, the best place to be, live from your living room, best open mic in the digital or physical game, but hopefully not physical because we are in a pandemic. So moving on, we've got our guy, the Great Sigma, on Diggity Deck.
Yes.
to see what Balin comes up with today. But coming to the mic right now, let's give it up for Nikki D, the poet.
Nikki! What the hell? Hi, you're muted, baby. We want to hear all that energy. Unmute yourself.
Oh, there we go. I think I'm muting myself by accident. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, we hear you.
Okay. Hi, for those who don't know me, I'm Nikki D, the poet. I'm nothing but a former shy girl who found her voice through poetry and now uses poetry to help others find their voice. I have 2 pieces to do tonight. Since this is my first time on this platform, I'm going to do my introductory piece so you guys can know a little bit about me and my mission.
Yay.
Is that cool? Good. Actually, no, I'm going to start off with this piece called What It's Like to Be Black in a White America, only because right now I'm a little pissed off because 2020 is doing a documentary on Breonna Taylor, which I think is really bizarre when we still don't have justice and it's been 8 months.
Yes.
I didn't know. When I was giving birth to my Black son, I was actually giving birth to a target. I took the time out to give him a name, but by the time he would take his first breath, someone would have already reduced him to a number. To them, he'll never be Nolan Christian Davis Reeves. He'll just be another rebellious slave, another beast that needs to be tamed, another threat that needs to be eliminated in order to make America great. Like, the foundation of this nation wasn't built on blood-stained soil with chains hands. Goddamn. What it's like to be Black in a white America. They say that slavery is a tall tale that my ancestors tell just to pass the time. Like, it's a type of myth, a legend. You let textbooks tell it. White people treated Black people bad. This made Black people mad. We protested and boycotted a man-made Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream that we would all cut the crap and live in harmony and peace, but he was murdered. So that dream he never even lived to see. Now, this impacted the whole world, made the whole world mad, but his murderer was jailed. And that was the end of racism, right? Like, we don't see the hooded sheets of their ancestors now hidden behind badges. I'm sorry. I mean, tucked into hospital scrubs. I'm sorry again. I mean, picked into the syllabi of our educational system. Like, we're really dumb. And we don't see the hooded sheets of their ancestors now hidden behind the large oak table that sits in the boardroom of America's major corporations. Like, we don't see the hooded sheets of their ancestors now tucked into the ill-fitted suits that sit in the Oval Office, that sit on Congress, that sit on the House of Representatives. Like, we're really dumb, and we don't see the hooded sheets of their ancestors pinned into these BS laws. Like, we don't know who the stand your ground law was meant to protect. Like, we don't know that we're the reasonable cause behind your stop and frisk. We're dead if we comply. We're dead if we resist. God damn. What it's like to be Black in a white America. You know, how could it easily been Breonna Taylor? That could have easily been me, both born in the summer of 93, both a little thick. Love to express our personality with different weaves. Both working in the healthcare industry throughout this whole quarantine and just need a night's sleep. But you tell me, how I'm supposed to rest my head on my pillow at night? How could I possibly get any Z's when it's been over 8 months since her murderer and her murderer are still roaming the streets free? But yet, y'all so easily forgot about her. She was nothing but another hashtag. So what hope is there for me? What it's like to be Black in a white America?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, sis.
Woo!
Wow.
I felt that in my heart.
Yes.
My heart.
That was fuego, Nikki.
Yeah, you had the comments blowing up.
Ooh, what? Well, you got the Phoenix approval.
Phoenix approval.
That was fire.
Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate it. And kids don't really lie, so
I also think he's a little more like biased towards women. That's his thing. He likes the ladies in the arts.
little charmer.
Look, they say you out there speaking that truth, Nikki. That's what's up. Yes, make sure you guys follow Nikki. Stick around because we will have you come back and do another piece as we go through the list. So please,
Thank
please stick
you.
around. We'll need to make some space in the studio soon, so I'll let you guys know. You can jump into Facebook or YouTube to watch, so that you guys can come back for the next go around. Who we got up next?
Okay, that was Nikki D the poet. You make sure to follow Nikki D with the Keep Growing t-shirt.
She's rapping, yo. She
Yes, yes. Wear that. That's one of my favorite shirts. It's also very comfortable. Okay.
Thank you. Link in the bio. You could get your own.
It really is something. And you guys really should check out Jay's talk show. She's been putting hella work into this talk show for real. Like I have not spoken to her. So she's busy. She's busy. So you guys make sure you follow Jay. You guys make sure you follow Nikki. We're going to keep it moving and grooving. We've got Lindo Yes on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right now, we got to give it up. It's looking like it's a magician day, or is it a poet day? We'll find out. Everybody put your hands together for the great Sigma.
Yeah, see, he's got the magician top hat. Y'all thought
Hello,
I was
everybody.
playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just some magic today. I'm prepping for a magic contest on Sunday, so it's just gonna be magic. If we got a round 2, let me know, and I'll come back with some other stuff I'm rehearsing. So, also my computer is like really far away, so that everything shows up in camera. So if you don't read me reacting, Nikki, that was amazing. Y'all are doing awesome tonight. But this is some of you might have seen this, but I'm going to present it a little bit differently, and I'm also going to time myself. So, as they said, I am the Great Sigma, and I am a magician. And not only am I a magician, but I am a time-traveling magician. Now, usually, I would tell you how I've been traveling through time, collecting pieces of magic. But this one came to me. Now, I would, if you all permit, like to go back in time, not to the distant past, but to about 2 years ago. Almost exactly 2 years ago to this date, in fact. So, if you all permit, let's all step back in time together. Imagine yourself outside, breathing the cold autumn air, maybe visiting with family, picking up your children from school, perhaps wandering around a shopping mall wishing there weren't so many people. The date is November 24th, 2018. I'm leaving a movie theater into an alleyway, and I come upon quite a sight. And this is true. I promise you this is true. Scattered across the ground is a deck of cards and a dead dove.
What?
I check. I take out my phone to check the time, and that's when I find out that Ricky Jay has died. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ricky Jay is probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, sleight of hand artists to have ever graced the earth. So, I mean, I learned magic from Ricky Jay. This is before YouTube, mind you. Wow. I learned magic from Ricky Jay by watching grainy footage of his performances over and over again in slow motion. So
That's
this man is a
amazing.
giant. Ricky Jay once told an admirer that he wouldn't sign a playing card because playing cards have souls.
What?
This now, personally, I think he just didn't want to sign another goddamn card. But that aside, 52 playing cards scattered across the ground, 52 souls. I'd like to present to you from those cards 4 souls. The 4 jacks. Now the ink on the back binds the spirits to their faces. But as we near Yuletide,
Whoa.
What the? Yo, I saw.
the ink begins to wear thin. The magic lies heavy in the air.
Oh my God.
And one by one, the markings disappear. With the markings gone, the jacks are free. Free. I'm gonna take off my hat. Free to make mischief and merriment in the realms of men, but with a little bit of magic.
He got magic from us. Oh.
I want to see.
Stop it right now. This is whoa.
More magic from us.
This is a great angle, by the way.
Oh my God.
What?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Look, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Whoa.
And that is for Ricky Jay. May his soul forever grace the face of every playing card. Thank you.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
amazing.
I got so distracted. I didn't even put your information up. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Make
Well,
sure
we
you guys.
might have missed his magic hands if you did that, right? So that's okay.
I know exactly. I was like watching.
I'm really feeling the performance aspect of this. I feel like you get super like there's a new form of creativity for you every show. Like you always bring something new. Even if it's something as simple as, this card trick and the hands, it's just you have such a performance quality. It's just
Thank
great.
you.
It's just wonderful.
We love it. Make sure you guys follow the great Sigma. Not only is he a great, really interesting magician, but he's also a really amazing writer. His poetry is fascinating. So I hope you guys stick around, because when we go around again, please, Balin, share some poetry with us.
All right, you got it.
Don't make me slide in your DMs.
I don't think. Did you do poetry at the last show?
I was in the space you guys are in at the last show.
Yeah, I think he did magic.
I kind of did. I did like a really short bit and a really little bit of stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I will be around.
Great. I'm looking forward. He truly is a man of many talents. So make sure you stick around for that. Thank you, the great Sigma. We appreciate you. The great Sigma is now one of our frequent flyers, as we like
Yes,
to call
fact,
him. He's
fact.
here on the reg. We need to get like little frequent flyer stickers. Jay,
I
we'll talk about
know, like like
that. Send them out to all the
like a
regulars.
microphone with wings. Like,
Oh, that's such a great idea. Write that down. Okay.
don't steal that.
Copyrighted now. Okay. Moving on. Great idea, though. Moving on. We're going to keep it flowing and growing. It is a majestic evening live from your living room or bed. I am personally in my bed tonight. I'm feeling good and comfortable here with
Same.
y'all in the bed. So we're going to keep it moving and grooving and flowing and growing. We have Callie the Poet on Diggity Deck, but coming to the mic right meow. Put your put your real hands and your virtual hands together for Lindo. Yes.
Yes, Lindo, yes. I
Yes,
have a
Lindo,
video
yes.
to show you guys of Lindo, yes. He's actually watching on Facebook, but he sent me a video of his performance. Guys, stay with me here because this is fire for one. And he is one of the guests that we interviewed on the J Rose Experience, the Philly edition. So there's gonna be more of him on the platform. So let me share my screen because I got it over here somewhere. And I'm just gonna share my entire screen. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it up for this amazing performance by Lindo. Yes. Where's the play button? There we go.
I'm riding, ghost. Hey, where I'm going, no one knows. I'm riding, ghost. Hey, where I'm going, no one knows. I'm riding, ghost. Hey, where I'm going, no one knows. No one knows. They label us lost. Say we need a mobile compass because they think of us as misguided. Well, I think we have more directions than a instruction manual. Riding on these cycles, trying to break cycles. Ain't it interesting how one wheel can defy the laws of gravity? And that's the definition of a willie. And I was outside hitting it with my homies until my homie dear me experienced all my black joy like, yo, that nigga ain't gonna do it. And then I did. One hand on the handlebar, one wheel up, middle finger to all the gentrification. Cop chasing behind me like, yo, you can't ride on the sidewalk. I turned back to say, fuck you, and I did. Experiencing all my black joy, riding down these no Philly streets until I feel like air gut me, cause I can't breathe. I almost collapsed on those streets. My homie holds me up by his shoulder. I'm grabbing for my chest. I'm hearing people behind me yell at the officer cause he had his gun out. I'm wheezing. I'm grabbing for my pocket to grab my inhaler. I can't breathe. Sometimes a black life is lost, not to police violence, but allergies, asthma, and the climate crisis we in. Thank you.
He need to pay me $2.
That was so powerful.
Yes. Let me put up his information so you guys make sure you connect and follow him. Was that fire?
Yes.
It wasn't fire because he cursed.
Oh, he said it. He didn't like the curses. So
Oh.
my son is on this thing right now that when he hears people curse, for every curse he charges you $1. So he was trying to keep tabs on how many times he cursed.
Oh my, that is hilarious.
I'm telling you,
He's a natural born hustler.
facts.
My uncle said if someone cursed, they need to pay me $1.
Thanks, Uncle Wayne.
That's smart, Phoenix. Blame the uncle. That's smart.
Listen, let me put up Lindo's information so y'all can follow him. He's super dope. Doing a lot of really amazing amazing thing. He got like these buttons. He's got like merch. His merch is fire. Like definitely connect. It's a Lindo at Lindo Yes on the gram. And then of course, send a little extra change over there to the Cash App. You already know these artists out
Yeah.
here. We ain't making a lot of money because this pandemic. So we gotta be creative. So please, if you got it, share the love.
Look at Lindo's comment.
I'm about to
Phoenix is about to rob us all.
listen. My son already told me I owe him $6. Like,
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
they're
He's
wrong. They're
keeping
wrong.
tabs.
Stop.
All right, all right. That was Lindo. Yes, y'all make sure you follow Lindo. Yes, it's his first time on this platform. But you interviewed him in Philly.
Yeah, interviewed him in Philly. So you'll see those interviews that season 3 will be released in January. So follow J Rose Experience on the gram so you guys can keep up on all the amazing guests.
Yeah, there's just so many new amazing people here today. I'm loving it.
We love
Thank
it.
you, Philadelphia. All right. We're gonna keep it we're gonna keep it moving and grooving, y'all. We have Tashana on Diggity Deck, but blessing the mic right now. Let's give it up for Callie the poet.
Yay! I need sound effects.
Good evening, y'all. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we hear you
Okay,
clearly.
good. So first, I want to congratulate you and the team, Jay, for the new season.
Aw.
I've been watching in the background, like, yay, rooting you on. Like women doing it big in 2020.
Oh
Aw.
my God. Thank you.
She
No
needed that.
problem. So my name is Kylie, the poet.
Oh,
So
I'm
I'm gonna do.
sorry. I'm out here saying Callie.
It's okay. It's okay. This is actually the first time I'm saying it how I pronounce it, and it's just my stage name. So I'm
Dope.
Kylie, and the poem that I'm going to do is called Soul Strangers. So it's a
Mm.
relationship poem, but I also want to say big ups to everybody that went before me. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I love the magician. You have to do more magic. That made me so happy.
Oh.
All right, so this one is called Soul Strangers. I keep this poem in my back pocket just for you. I wrote it during a time of deep reflection when life no longer allows you the luxury of blaming other people for where you find yourself or the lack thereof. I had to find myself. And then once I did, I had to claim her. And when I did, I realized some of the reasons why you never could. You could never trust a woman who surrendered her self respect. Even though your own had suffered the same self neglect, we needed each other. If only to prove that life was as painful as we portrayed it to be. You were my punishment, and I was your retribution.
Mm.
My divinity was oftentimes overshadowed by a deep desire to be saved by an archangel who had forgotten how to use his wings. The only time we felt free is when the ground was caving beneath our feet because sometimes falling feels like flying until you hit the ground, but you always hit it right. So we both came happily crashing down. Lust was the common denominator that made us believe in immortality. My Cronus, forever your Medusa, stoned together on sour smoke clouds, trying to get high enough to return to heaven. But the pearly gates don't cast open for born again deviants, washing away the pain with our own damnation, drunk on golden regrets, sparkling like tequila sunsets. We bathed in brown liquor blues until we drowned, waiting for the God in us to remember. Do you remember now? I keep this message with me in the hopes that I get to see you face to face again, since we were so bad at seeing eye to eye before, or more accurately, we could both see perfectly. We were just looking in different directions. You reached out recently, hoping to grab hold of some peace in a chaotic world, or to simply grab a soft piece of me. I'm not quite sure, but I do know If you love a man that doesn't know his own worth, he'll eventually hate you for it until you hate you for it, until hate becomes euphoric. We reveled in the consequences of being too far gone to ever be whole, and fiends for dishonor never truly want to be fixed like you, spending more time suppressing your indiscretions than undressing me, and me willingly focusing on undressing you.
No,
And
unfreeze her.
chasing down a metaphorical father I could force to love me. I think I called you daddy too. And you running away to recreate the same devastation your mother faced when your father's love left home. I think you liked when I called you daddy too. I should have called you wordsmith. Because to get what you wanted, your soft lips used hypnotic diction much more often than your hard dick ever used women. You called me love. But that's only because it was the prettiest verb in your vocabulary that neither one of us understood. I've heard it said that you should never fall for a poet because their words are much more beautiful than their intentions. And I must agree, I've been known to be a poet too. And manipulating time, space, and people comes naturally to the wounded. I often wonder if I had taken the time to kiss your damaged heart back into rhythm, would it have beat down your broken walls and left you open enough to love me? Then reality reminds me that I've been an empty shell since the tender age of old enough to be invaded and abandoned, and there just wasn't enough softness left in this hollow soul to be what either one of us needed anyway. We were two stars pulled into an eternal dance that drained us both and left a hole blacker than the sum of our sins. Our circumstances were the only reason we fell into orbit. And the concept of marriage was as ridiculous as monogamy. I do admit, though, there are times that I sit and wish the monsters in my closet had left my innocence intact, at least until I was old enough to handle the destruction they would cause. Then maybe I'd have been strong enough to help you heal from the turmoil of being fractured in the exact same way. Now, staring at your face, I know there will never be closure. A mirror can't forget its own reflection. It has to be shattered until the echo is unrecognizable. And I've finally grown the strength to be okay with that. I keep this just for you because it's easier to recite this poem than to simply say, goodbye, stranger. Thank you.
Ooh.
That was
Ooh.
powerful.
Oh my
Amazing.
gosh. It's like every line was hitting like
Goosebumps,
boop.
goosebumps.
I appreciate it.
And that last one was just a bang. Girl, that hit me. I loved it.
Yes, yes. Please make sure that you guys follow our new kid on the block, Kali, right? Kali,
Holly.
Kali,
Kali,
like cauliflower, but
Kali.
I
Yes,
Oh,
lost.
that's a good way to say, that's a good way to
Yeah,
that's
remember
a
it.
great way to explain it.
but I
Kali.
lost my flower a few years ago, so it's just
Hi-oh.
Kali.
That's great. That's great. You should do that one all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kali, for being with us. We hope to see you again on another week. Stick around in case you're available. We will hopefully do a round two, but we will also like to have you back another week
Yeah,
as well. So
sure.
thank you. Thank you. Jay, do we have a feature coming up
We do
or?
have a feature. If he would, he's watching on Facebook. He's been commenting and showing mad love. But Shamello, when you get a chance, feel free to join us in the studio so you can come on and do your featured set.
There he is.
Yeah, that's you commenting and shit. You know, like that person that you text, they don't answer you back, but they like your picture on. You be like, yo, answer
Shamello,
my text. Stop liking
Shamello, get
this
in the
shit.
studio, Shamello. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna keep it moving and grooving while Shamello finds his way to the virtual stage. It's looking like we have. Ooh, I didn't know they were here today. Wait,
And oh,
where they
they
go?
V, where'd you go, V?
Okay, hopefully V can come back.
Yeah, I'll reach back out to V. Oh, that's
Well,
probably. There we go.
there.
And
Okay, so V, you are on Diggity Deck, so it's a good thing you popped back in. But coming to bless the mic right now, let's put our hands together for Tashana.
yay! Another first timer. Welcome, welcome,
Woo-hoo.
welcome.
Yes, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
So I'm from Harlem, New York,
Hey, Harlem World.
and I just recently started recording music, hip hop, and a little bit of R&B and reggae music.
Ooh.
I released a song today, so that's what I'm going to be performing for you guys. So I'll start it. Sorry, I'll start it from the beginning. Can you guys hear it?
Yes, we hear it.
Come closer. I wanna get closer, wanna stay focused. Like I just wanna get closer. Bring me closer, yo. Thinking way back when I started this shit. Thinking way back, all the way back. When my pen caught it drift, I'm just like, damn. Can I really do this? Can I be the one to take it? Take it far, make a hit. I just don't know how far will I go. My stash on pronto, go runs with fronto. I'm just like, I just wanna get closer. Bring me closer. I got the word right in my hands, I mean it. I got the vision you won't see till you believe it. You wanna race a finish line without beginning, finish. You know what I see what you hiding. I know how to get you in your feelings, you confiding. Baby, you can fight it, all the girls can bite it. I'ma pull up back the stick out like a pack of Trident. Oh, I ain't gon' lie, but this life I would die. Tell the truth, don't be disguised. No, I know, come closer. I wanna get closer, wanna stay focused. Like I just wanna get closer. Bring me closer, come closer. I wanna get closer, wanna stay focused. Like I just wanna get closer. Bring me closer, come closer. So that is a song. You guys can find it on YouTube or on my Instagram page. You can click the link in the bio. There's a lyric video up. And yeah, this just started something new. So you'll be seeing a lot more of me.
Yes, we love that. Bring all that new, that old, everything. Bring it all in.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, Shorty got bars. Okay, I see.
We really don't we don't hear enough female lyricists like actual lyric like we see female lyricists like poets, but not like lyricists.
Yeah,
So
someone in the private
it's
chat said
really
FMC,
MCs. Yes. It's a treat. It's a treat to have you, and we hope you come back. And I want to know where I can download this song.
So it's on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, like wherever you can find it. It's also on YouTube. The lyric videos on YouTube. So go check it out for me, guys.
So yes.
Y'all make sure to follow Tashana.
Thank you so much, girl. So appreciative. Oh, this is great. I knew the newbies are coming through with the heat.
I know, I love it. It's like I love the familiarity of our people who come back, but I also it's just like such a perfect combination of things when you have new people and frequent flyers.
Phoenix has something to
It's
tell
Phoenix.
Tashana.
Oh, hi, Phoenix. Hi, handsome.
I like your
Just like your
song.
mom.
Yes, he does.
And I also like you.
Oh,
And I like
Phoenix, I thought you liked me.
he said, "I like this song, and I also like you."
Thank you, baby.
Last week, Phoenix said he liked me. So
Listen, there's enough love in the world. Okay. All right,
Phoenix,
all right. Let's keep
Phoenix
it moving.
certified approved.
Yes. See, when he approves, I'm telling you, he's gonna be a famous producer one day. So he's
I
got an ear
believe
for it.
it. I believe it. All right, let's have we have our feature coming on the Diggity Deck. Hey Shamello. I'm really excited for this one, you guys, but coming to the mic right now, equally as excited for this one. Let's give it up for V.
Yes, V. What's good, EV?
Hey, hey, hey.
You're muted. You're
You're
muted.
muted.
You're muted. Unmute yourself.
Sorry. I am on my phone right now because I got kicked off, as you may have noticed, because the Wi-Fi went down in the house, and I don't know how to fix that. So I was
Sounds
just
like
trying to get on
2020.
quickly. So I'm
No
on
problem.
LTE now. Um, but I have a new song that I just wrote. Like, I was fixing it while I've been listening to other people talk right now. I wrote it like maybe 20 minutes before I came on here because something was going on the Twitter and the interwebs that just made me really mad. So I wrote a song about it because that's what I do.
All right.
Basically, I have high functioning autism, and something happened today that you may or may not know about it that sparked a big debate about, you know, autism, people with autism representing themselves and the way that we are represented in media. So I wrote a song about this. So it's brand new. It's not completely like finished, and this is a very rough draft, but here you go. Everything's too loud, everything's too bright, all the smells are way too strong. Certain textures make my skin crawl. And it's clear for me to see that this world wasn't made for me. No, no. This world wasn't made for me. No, no. But the world keeps on spinning and albiism keeps on winning. But tonight it's going down. It's time for us to stand our ground. We'll take to the streets and you'll hear our battle creed of nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. We're not a costume you can just slip on. Stop gripping up and get ready to run. Because we're coming for you and we will not stop. To the representation we want is the representation we've got. We don't want you to speak for us. We have our own voice and we'll use it. We don't need you to fix us. We were never broken in the first place. We can write our own music. We can make our own movies. We can and we will tell our own stories. And that's why nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. We're not a costume you can just slip on. Stop gripping up and get ready to run. Because we're coming for you and we will not stop till the representation we want is the representation we've got. I'm running out of time and I'm running out of spoons trying to get my message across because we can't afford to lose. You can keep your awareness, we want your acceptance. Autism speaks, does not speak for me. You can keep your awareness, we want your acceptance, because we are not some stupid puzzle piece with the whole damn picture. And that's why nothing about us without us. Nothing about us without us. We are not a costume you can just slip on. Stop gripping up and get ready to run. Because we are coming for you and we will not stop to the representation we want. It's the representation we've got. That's it.
I think that's gotta be my favorite song of yours. I
My
think
voice is really rough today because I was working on one of my singing a screamo song for something, so my voice is really rough. I also do screamo, by the way, music. You should hear me
Yes,
I
do that
believe
sometime.
it.
It's
I
really
believe
good.
it.
So my voice
I
is
could
rough
see you
because I was
doing that.
practicing that today, and I was not expecting to hop on here because I didn't really have anything prepared. And then I got
Aww.
mad because someone, you might see it on the internet. A famous singer is creating a movie about someone who's has nonverbal autism, and they cast a um just someone who doesn't have it, just a normal, completely
I hate it when
like,
people do
well,
that.
not normal.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that, but someone, I catch myself saying things even though I am disabled, but someone who's not disabled in any way in the role. And the whole thing is very like she's copying mannerisms, like facial expressions and things that are very like just
Um,
cringy to look at. And I'm like, no, 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 no. And then this person was yelling at people who have autism and were saying, hey, I have autism. This is not okay. This makes me uncomfortable. This is you mocking me.
Mm,
And they were yelling at people like on Twitter. And I'm
oh,
like,
I
this is
gotta
why
look
I
this up.
deleted Twitter.
I have
listen,
to.
well, we're grateful that you come here and you feel comfortable enough to like share your voice and be the voice for like
Right.
those that are scared or just don't have like the willpower to pull the voice out. So like you come here and every time, like yo,
You teach
like
us something
yeah, I
every
was just
time.
gonna
Every
say
time
like
you're here.
V drops knowledge. Like you
And
come
she's like
here,
the youngest person here.
yeah.
But
So
no,
we
yeah.
appreciate you, V. And you know, we always love when you pop up. You know, we know that it's late over there wherever you are, and but you still make some time to join us, and
Yeah.
we
I
appreciate you.
really, yeah, and those lyrics were great. That nothing about us without us is just such a
I know that was a
great
bar.
phrase.
Yeah,
Great phrase.
I'm used to using that for a lot of different things because I
Mm,
am non-binary and several different other things in the LGBT community. So that's always been a big thing. Like there's this big thing you hardly ever see trans people playing trans characters, which
Mhm.
is kind of
Mhm.
annoying because it's just harder to get just stuff. But this just made me really mad because there were also obviously not very many uh, people with autism involved in this because the whole project is very it's just a big stereotype, the whole
Mm.
thing, and it was just annoying, but I had to write something to get my stuff out, so thank
Yes,
you.
write it out. We love it. Make sure you guys connect with V. She's here. They are here to
You're
share
getting better.
we're
the
getting
voice.
better. We're getting better. I noticed that today. We are getting a little bit
I
better.
know a lot of people aren't used to they them pronouns,
Yeah,
but
that's
I
the.
have
I gotta
it's
I find
practice.
myself now since you've been coming to the show, I find myself I just take my time like when I'm going through the list, and that helps me remember to be
yeah.
cautious. So
Yeah,
thank
for
you, B,
sure.
as always. We love having you. Make sure you follow
Love you.
Hello.
Bye.
Oh,
I'll probably head out like very soon because it is like almost it's like 8 o'clock here, and I still have to do a few homework things because
oh,
I'm in school. So
listen, we
You
already
go get
taking
your homework.
school seriously.
Okie
So
dokie, B. Thanks for coming through. I know, guys. I said that we were gonna have Shamello come to the mic, but we're gonna put on one performer before him. So let's have uh Das bless the mic. And then Shamello, you're on deck. Das? What is it?
Das, are you there, Das?
Das?
Hello, I see him. I see him. He took the camera off.
Oh,
All right. Let's
Das.
do this. Let's do this. Then let's get right into our feature. While
Oh.
while we get let's have a word from our sponsors. Okay. Let's have our sponsors, let's show our sponsors some love real quick. And then we will get into our feature performer. Sounds good? Yes, Leah? All right, cool. I got all right. Everyone said yes. All right, cool. We'll be right back.
J,
B-A-D-A, I rap every day, make it look so easy.
From the artist that brought you the debut solo album Gemini comes a new EP. Jay Bada presents his sophomore solo project titled Indian Summer, The Prologue. Written and produced during one of the most unique and impactful years of our existence, 2020. Check out this EP full of good intentions, positive lyrics, and a unique flow. Listen from your favorite streaming platform today. For more music from Jay Bada, follow him on IG at Jay Bada Music. Yay! Video editing done by yours truly.
I was literally about to say that. If you guys need, obviously, that was proof of great work. If you guys need any type of video editing, advertisements, things of that nature, Jay is also a woman of many talents and can hook it up. So those are great videos. I mean, I get into a little groove every time the Unblocked Journal commercial.
No, I see you backstage dancing.
All right. So, okay, Toss isn't here. So we are going to get right into it. Let's put our hands together. I just have to say, Shamello joined us. I think it was a few months back, and it just popped up, and then like had us all stunned. And he's been coming back since. My boyfriend actually recently got his book.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He has it at the crib. And he's very talented. He's a wonderful wordsmith, and I think we can all learn from him in a lot of ways. I find myself studying his craft, if you will. He does this. Well, you'll see it. He does this like speaky poet thing, but he also has a rich history of different talents and different artistries. So, without further ado, let's put our hands together for Shamello.
Folks,
Listen.
as always, a pleasure to be here. Everybody was on their A game tonight. I appreciate you guys having me on for your platform. And it's holiday season, so it's you know that song? We're jingling.
We jingling.
Island.
So this time of year, most of us, and especially me, I'm on a quest for bigger things than bigger chains and bigger rings, bigger cribs and bigger cars, even bigger crowds with bigger applause. I guess that quest just never ends. Bigger dividends and even bigger bends, bigger needs, even bigger wants. I need bigger advice. So I remember my mom's. She taught me that to be ahead of the pack, put God first in everything you ask. When you get knocked down, boo, you gotta get up. Don't ever get in. Don't ever give in, and don't ever give up. He told me, do away with the old me. Don't let the old me control me. Let the new you move you. The new you ain't gonna do that the old you used to, and you can continue to do what you used to do. Not like you're still 22, boo. Woo. She also said, you need forgiveness. You need your friendships. You need deliverance and God's omnipotence. Keep your promises. Use your common sense. That's when I was convinced that confidence breeds excellence. And that's what bringing back the sexy really meant. We want what we need, and we need what we want. Our wants are the things we want now on the spot, and our needs are what we cannot live without. I was a type known for doing the most. My wants and my needs, I needed them both. God whispered to me,
about this path that I was on. What was that, sir? He said, you might want a calm. Yes. But you might need a storm to wake you up, shake you up, break you up. Winners refuse to lose. They only choose to lose when they give up, and I can't make this stuff up. So wake up. I urge you, go with God, follow his lead indeed, and don't let your wants swallow your needs with greed. When all else failed, I had to fall to my knees. I gave praise to God, and I told him all of my needs. I said, I told him I'm on a quest for bigger things than bigger chains and bigger rings, bigger cribs and bigger cars. I really want peace, but first we really need love. And if you love the Lord, please give him all of your applause. Now, I want to take you on another part of this journey. We talked about God. Now, I want to talk about the culture and where we are at as a people and where I am at as a person. So I have to set the mood a little bit. And we're going to do it like this. And since I'm not allowed to curse, we are going to call this one.
You are allowed. You just got to pay Phoenix $1 for every curse.
Phoenix, I'm broke. So what we're going to do something called Black AF. Now on this one, I'm going to be a little blunt. Like those cigars that the weed smokers lick up and suck up in the front. Because actually this one is about Black love. So since you've been up front with me, I'm going to be up front with you. I want to be Black AF in everything that I do. Yeah. I want to be black in the morning. Black when I wake up, and in my coffee cup, I want something black and strong. I want an alarm set to wake up at the crack of dawn with the blackest song on, so black that I could just happen to rap along. And I'm glad that Nas's Ultra Black just happened to be on, going ultra black. I'm happy to be young, gifted, and black, and as I mature, I'm probably going to be more black than I was black before that, because I'm black and I'm sure. I'm black and I'm pure. I'm black and I'm raw. And I'm so happy to be nappy, happy to be scrapping and loud that I had to say it loud, that I ain't ashamed now, because just like James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black by myself and black in a crowd. I prayed in a black church and I grew up in a black town, where everyone socially knew that being black is supposed to be cool. Even if me and my closest dudes didn't do what we were supposed to do, and we chose to act a fool in the halls of my all-black public and parochial schools, because we was opposed to the rules. And that black principle made us sit our black asses down. Sit down! So we could learn what we needed to earn that black cap and gown. I didn't go to a black college, but I got a lot of black knowledge from those black scholars that I followed, though. I learned that we're spending way too much dough out of our black wallets as far as black dollars go. But y'all don't hear me, though. But I'm going to make y'all a black promise, though. If we don't play it right, we might all fall like black dominoes, all right? I had a black grandma who prayed hard to God till the graveyard, and a black grandpa who slaved hard every day at his day job. Woo! But they taught us to have black pride when we went outside to our black community, black love, black family unity. Now that's being black AF to me. Do you agree? Now, if you agree with me, then help me solve this mystery. What's the difference between black facts, black myths, and black history? But let me see. Well, black facts always remain the same. Black myths can either be renamed or rearranged, but black history still stings from the pain that black facts and black myths can't ever change. And I still want to be black AF. I mean, black as Jack, who rides on the back of my local garbage truck, but he stays blessed. His son's in college, Actually, his daughter's a well-known news reporter, and his other daughter just gave him a brand new baby granddaughter. Now, Jack was tired, so he retired. But Jack's paper was stacked up because Jack stashed his cash away. Now, Jack just gets to relax in the backyard of his pad in the cul-de-sac and just be black all day. Now, let that marinate. I want to be black as the knight on the chessboard. Yes, Lord. I want to be able to move 2 blocks to the left and still take 3 steps forward. My chess players know what I'm talking about. And as a matter of black, turn the sounds of blackness on. You can win. That's that black optimism. Can't have our brains in chains locked in a prison, man. We got lots of decisions and ain't even got a pot to piss in. But one thing we do know for sure is we cannot anymore be the victims. But we got to kill that noise like the Fat Boys with that stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. I want to shake the black hand of a black man who's a black cop and who has rather not forgot that he's black on a routine traffic stop. And if I have to see the judge, I won't hold a grudge if that ever happens, as long as I am judged for my actions and not my blackness in Manhattan. So I have to search for that black knowledge that the history books still haven't found. So peace, king, peace, queen, and peace to everyone in between, because some of y'all didn't even know y'all had this crown. Unapologetically black. And I shouldn't even have to be sorry for that. As a matter of fact, let me get some money out. Fuck that. I'm black as fuck. I warned y'all from the front that this one was going to be a little effing blunt.
Amazing.
And I'm glad that I didn't even have to use that word nigga once. Oh, maybe that once. I'm black AF. And yes, the evolution will not be terrorized.
Hey.
Fade to black.
That was an anthem.
I love you,
That was an anthem.
Shamello, is that your last piece for tonight?
I keep 20 on deck, whatever y'all need.
Give us one more.
Okay.
Before we say good night.
So I told you about God, and I told you about culture. So now I'm going to mix the two, and I'm going to give you all the key to life. The key to life. Well, is to keep it in drive. Woo, beautiful out. And to know you're just rolling down a street called Life Boulevard. What's up, Joe? Well, the streets where I grew up and misbehaved are still unpaved. I've cruised through some of the illest avenues and still I'm left saved, depraved, but yet unscathed. I seen one ways with no turning back. We use 2 ways to communicate, forth and back. Hey man, I can't talk, I'm driving. Costly ways, freeways, sober ways, and highways. I've even seen some paved with gin and tonic. We drive on parkways and park in driveways. And isn't that ironic? But the road that you choose is strictly up to you. It could be 4 rubber wheels or 2 rubber heel shoes. So whether you choose to use Goodyear 22s or shoes from Foot Locker, just make sure you got a good foot doctor, and please stay away from that overproof vodka, because life's not like a box of chocolates. Actually, life's more like a box of Nike athletic running shoes, because no matter where you're running to, you get further, faster, and farther, depending on how much soul you got. So go with God. Thank you, Father. Plus, there's speed bumps, speed traps, red light cameras, and potholes. Then you pray to your Savior to help you, and you tell yourself, I will not lose. But when you pray to your Savior, pray for favor. Actually, when you pray to your Savior, pray for the favor to help you. Actually, when you pray to your Savior, pray for the favor to not just help you, pray for the favor to help you to help yourself through. Think about that.
Mm.
And stop saying, man, Mello, it's all about who you know. That's a rule that's so untrue, you know. Because to tell you the truth, here's the rule that you should know. It's not all about who you know. It's all about who knows you, bro. And that's rule numero uno. So
Mm.
whether you're vrooming or revving, whether you're major or independent, whether you are working at a job or in the street, make heat that they will never forget instead of heat that they will never mention. Because I know this dude, he got tripped up, slipped up. He got locked up in detention. He got sloppy in a botched armed robbery, and he lost his independence. And he's been in the pen since. Yes, he's been in the penitentiary ever since that incident. And incidentally, he was an MC, and his spit game, his spitting was flammable. But now he can't even walk down the damn avenue because he's locked up inside a hot box with lots of bars, like a caged animal. I'm sure y'all heard this story before. Missed the shot and the shot clock stopped before you could score. Where I'm from, hip hop is such a competitive sport. So I always say, always be ready for war, or always be ready to score, or always be ready for more. But there's no need to be greedier or needier. Just drop bombs on that media like meteorite, right or wrong. If you're like me, you write songs that right wrongs. And after tonight's performance, even if it was 4 minutes to the stage light, we stay hype. Whether the pay's wrong or right, forget the stage fright, right or wrong. Because I know a lot of gals and a lot of guys who are qualified to be on Spotify. Some of them got a lot of hustle, but they forgot to cross their T's and dot their I's. And some of them won't even move a muscle to bust through just because the whole hood loves you. Now, you could be in the same hood, getting the same love, but the rest of the world may never even know your name, bruh. So, if you want to be hot dog, catch up, because I ain't finished yet. If you're gambling, remember, bigger bets make bigger debts. And if you're scrambling, don't ever let them see you make a sweat. Because I admit, just like this, you can't get a rep from the freaking internet. But it's a disrespect if you can't get respect from people like me, these vets at these freaking discotheques. So you got to practice to attack this. Make it smooth as a baby or rougher than cactus. Because I find it precarious and outrageous. If you're the man on Instagram and you still can't command various stages, I say get your funky asses out the basement. Now, when I started my career, I made heat in the basement. We made tape, we looked for placement. So I feverishly ran around to tell people what I did and what I can do. And most of the time they say, yeah, man, that sounds cool, but we'll have to get back to you. But I was patient. And actually, some of them did get back to me. Sometimes they did, but whether they did or they didn't, they knew that I wasn't bullshit. They knew this kid wasn't kidding, and I still had to be consistent and persistent. I got to know all of these executives and all of their assistants, and I got a lot of assistance from some of those assistants. Because the same ones that block the doors to stop you from getting in are the same ones who can unlock the doors if you're willing to get it in. But to fit in, you got to pay in to stay in. I had to pay dues and commissions the same way you pay school with tuition, because you got to pay for that pot that you squat to piss in, because you're not efficient if you ain't even got a pot to piss in. I took my time, but I hurried up. But then I waited. But while I was waiting, I was working, because I was certain that you can't be blatantly be waiting without putting that work in. I waited on callbacks. I even waited on tables. I worked my magic at those jerks who work at those record labels. I bought books just to read, to either study the history or to study what I was going to need just to succeed with faith much larger than just a mustard seed, because I must succeed because I got no plan, B. And I don't even know if my family sometimes even understands me. So we got to think smarter. We got to go harder. In fact, we got a lot to lose. And I want my reviews to have a lot of W's, just like the Globetrotter stats. Think about that. I want to see my vocals going global, local, Acapulco on Pro Tools. That's so cool. I want to keep it realer than the realest of the real since the real to real. No tofu, no old dudes. Actually, even harder than that, plus gift wrap. And I thank God for the gift of rap. And I pray to God to uplift all of my people from out of the grips of the trap. We got to reach and teach each of these students and even the truants with prudence and influence. We got to show a little class, even if the scenario is to lead a new school on a quest for new students. This is what I was taught to do. And I must say that I thought you knew that this is what we were all supposed to do. And if I hear you say, man, Mello, ain't nobody ever going to put me on, then I fault you too. Because no matter what you want to do, this morning you put your socks on, you put your shoes on, you put your shirt on, you put your pants on. And before you go out the door, or if you produce and write and sing, whatever you do, before you make that song to make them get on the floor and get their dance on, we all got to thank the Lord for another day that we can stand strong. Then we got to go out there and put our own asses on. This is one of those poems I wish I could afford to have that rapper Chance on. Now, here's a little food for thought. Who would have thought that since I am one of hip-hop's biggest fans, that Leah V and Jay Rose wouldn't call me in just to cool this off, man. That's just a couple of lessons from me. And if you got any questions for me, any suggestions for me, or even if you need me to come to your job or your recording session for free, we can talk about it. But let's just be frank. That's if you want to be hot dog.
Oh. Yes.
Give it up for the great.
Give it up.
Thank you.
Wow, that was something. And I must say, you got me at that end. I felt very touched.
Yo, the comments though were the best. Like somebody said they want you to
roll up there, Shamello, because
somebody wants you to be their life coach, or at least put this poem. She said put this poem on her ringtone so she could wake up to it every morning.
That's what we all need to. We all need to listen to that poem when we wake up in the morning.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Super fact.
Thank you. Part about Jay Rose and Leah V. Okay.
Yo, listen, he shouted us out. I feel special. Guys, I interviewed Shamello last night on my virtual talk show called What You Say Poet. So you guys have time when you want to just listen. If you really want to know more about this amazing man and his journey, he has an amazing story, and I got to dig into some of that last night. So you could check out the interview on YouTube or Facebook. The Magic Man will come back later. He's like, I got a question for the Magic Man. But yes, he's just so phenomenal. So make sure you guys follow him. Make sure you watch that interview, because I learned so much about him and just about just being a creative person and like pursuing that as a passion. So please make sure you watch it. Like, I've interviewed dozens of people this year. Multiple dozens of people, and he's probably one of the most it was one of the most knowledge-rich interviews that I've had in a while. So please make sure that you get to know this man.
Thank you kindly, and you were a great host, I must say. Awesome.
Oh, I love you.
She's the best, isn't she?
That's a great.
She really was. She really was.
A lot to me. Okay.
I felt like we were just sitting at home in the living room, just having a chat.
Yes.
Really
No, Shamello, when Jay interviewed me on the same show, like I was taken aback, because I'm not used to not being the host with her, and she was like, she came super correct, and she's like had all the questions and all the flow and shit. I was like,
oh man,
I don't know why people just want to share. I've had people tell me damn, I didn't expect to say that much about myself. You
have a way. You bring a great energy to the film. You really do.
It's really real. It's really real. Just like Shamello D. Y'all give it up one more time for our feature I gotta say I was blown away. I really need you to look through these comments because they are everything.
Yes, they are. Trust
Wow.
me. So Leah V and I were talking yesterday about, we have one more virtual voices until the end of the year, right? And it's been quite a crazy year. So what we recently started doing was we recently started featuring artists during virtual voices. And we were thinking like we've gone through like what are we, almost 9 months of virtual voices, right?
Wow.
We started March 20th was our first one. So and it's 11/20, so do the math. 8 months of doing this. And what better way to end our 2020 with featuring one of the people that like rocked with us since the very, very, very beginning. I'm talking about when we were doing this every week, this person was there. Now we're doing it twice a month, and this person's still there. And I just think it would be such an honor to feature this person. What better way to say goodbye to 2020
Y'all
than with,
gotta know who she's talking about by
y'all
now.
know who I'm talking about? Leah V. Who is it? Who is it?
It's AC Lightning.
Hey, he didn't even know. He doesn't know, so he's
We
finding
had
this out right
to
now.
we had to finish the year right. He's with us. He is our champ. He is with us. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, and he's our
Yeah.
graduate. He's our
Right,
2020
right,
graduate.
right,
So,
right.
what's
so we
going
would love
on?
for you to feature for us on the last open mic of the year. You with it? Do you accept
Do you
our
accept this
request?
offer?
Should I get down on one knee and hold the microphone up and say, "Will you?"
Oh, let me think about this for a second.
I'm wearing
Yeah,
shorts. I'm not
awesome.
naked.
Yeah.
I'm wearing shorts.
Oh, what the? Oh, y'all
Will you
wildin'.
feature? Will you feature?
Oh, we. Yes, I accept. Oh,
You truly got. I got out
we.
of bed for that, AC.
We
Yeah,
love you.
I can't believe you actually did that. I'm crying. Like,
We have it on video.
Listen, when I didn't see him here today, I'm like, out of all days, he wants
I
to be.
know. I was thinking the same thing too. It's like the one time. The one time.
Shit, he's been to more virtual voices than us. Like,
He really actually has been to more virtual voices than I have. Because I have my hiatus.
Thank you. We're honored. We're honored. So yes, that was our like special announcement for tonight. I'm glad yo, AC, you came through perfect timing.
well, yeah, honestly, not because I've been up since 4:30. I've been working all day,
Oh
so
shit. Well,
I was like, I was also doing editing a video as well too. So I was just like, let me finish edit this video, then let me jump on here. But I don't know, it was kind of close. So, but
Perfect.
nah, I slid in the DM and I was like, yo, where you at?
not with one question mark, like maybe like 6 or 7 question marks. Like, where you at? Like,
That means that was serious. Okay. Serious.
You don't have to say where or what, just where are you?
He knows what it is. All right.
Where
So
else?
Leah V.
Yes.
What do we got next? What we got for the next
Okay. It's looking like we have a couple more performers coming to the mic. I was thinking I'm feeling a little inspired after hearing Shamello. And I was just wondering if maybe you guys would have me. So
Of course.
What?
Of course.
Okay, so I'm going to I'm gonna do a piece, and then after I do a piece, we're gonna have Das, followed by Angelic Creations. Is that right? I almost said creatine. Angelic Creations.
Yes.
Yeah, I really wasn't gonna do anything tonight, but I'm feeling. I mean, like I'm big on alliteration, right? Like if you listen to my poems, you'll hear it like over and over and over again.
Speak closer to the mic, ma'am.
That's what happens when you do the show in bed. So, what I was saying is I'm big on alliteration. I do a lot of alliteration. If you listen to my poems, you will hear it over and over and over again. For those who don't know, alliteration is when you repeat the first word, the first letter of the word, like in a series. So, like alliteration, Austin asked Angela, right? So that's alliteration. So, after watching Shamello, I was just like, damn, he's such a pro at this. And he's got to be a pro at this because he practices. He must, because it's so effortless, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I have a perfectly good opportunity to practice. So let me just do it. Now that I've made that very long introduction, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to do something short. I am feeling a little blue myself, so I'm going to do a piece called To the Tailor. It's about a toxic relationship. But must I seem scattered for you to tend to me? Seem stripped, unsteady to take this heed? Torn up for you to flee street scenes, to beat these demons tenderly, to medicinal me? Crumbled along floors for you to weave me through, blackened saltwater tears for a mere taste of you, threaten a fuse for a glimpse of use, metal ultimatums just to avoid the truth that is. Shit, I'm better when busted, baby. More desirable when destructive, faintly. Unfairness in forms of tantrums and storms of self-loathing and tainted additive norms. Sad little songs, lacking count. And will you lay under me with blood on the towel? Settle me down as though your mattress a horse. Palms full of curls when the texture runs coarse. When the vocal coating is morse with no admittable source. When porcelain roars and knuckle bones soar. And when I soar through you, my psyche black and blue, my constant using no longer hidden nor new. When my truth isn't snaps, but wrists under wraps. No makeup, no product, just a body of slack. Tell me, is my destruction desirable then? My savior complex so seductive when I can't manage, I'm mangled, fall fucking back yet again. I stumble, I'm tangled, I can't verbalize shit. So sexy, so sinful, so stained and so sick. I know then, goddamn, I'm finally your pick. But if I gather my pieces, crawl on all fours, don't look up at you, but rather look at the door, collect all my stutters and think, well, maybe I want more. Doctor myself as I sober my core, band-aid my being, rid myself of decor, wave white flag, call my truce, end my own war. If I decide to deplore, tell me, will you cradle me then? And what will you weave when there's no more me left to mend? Thank you.
Sis, you got people with their feelings.
Yeah, I was feeling some type of way. I just really needed to get a little aggressive, you know.
That was fire. We love when Leah V gets aggressive. That's the Leah V we like.
No joke.
Thank you kindly.
Look, Kylie's like, why did it take you so long to speak tonight? She's in her feelings tonight.
Honestly, Kylie, you'll get very familiar. I usually am all about performing a first, last, middle, second, third, and my pieces are like 10 minutes long, girl. So don't you worry, you will hear me.
This is like super light work for me.
This is like, I know, and even this was as I was reciting, I'm thinking to myself like, this isn't that short. Like, it's not that short of a piece. But
that was hella short compared to what
I know, and it's not even that short. But all right, let's keep it moving and grooving. Thank you guys for being with us, Virtual Voices. We have some more peoples on Diggity Deck. We have Angelic Creations on deck, but blessing the mic right now. Let's put our virtual, digital, real hands together for Dot.
Yeah, welcome back.
What's up? What's up? I know. Sorry it took so long to get here. Like, It took a minute. I'm looking at two different screens right now, so I'm looking this way. No, I'm actually looking at y'all, but my computer right here. Just so like, y'all don't look like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, like maybe I should just adjust. Maybe I just adjust a little bit. I just adjust a little bit. All right, cool. We in this. We in this. Okay, cool.
It's all
Still
good.
doing it. Don't even matter. All right. So I'm gonna do a piece. One of my favorites. I want a '90s woman.
Ooh, I like that.
And I hope you guys like it. All right. I want a woman from the 90s, like Tia and Tamara, them real sister case. They were that congruent, classic, cute, and pretty in the face, but made moves that differ in pace, similar in beauty, but different in their grace. Both are two twin sexy. I'm just a Roger looking for a taste. They worked hard to get where they at, while others coast. They are a pair of lovely ones looking out for one another and always doing the most. So twins, come close. Don't tell me to go home. Let's instead have a toast to me, wanting a real life Laura, because to her, family matters. Around her, the family gathers. I mean, she's something of a Winslow. See, when she makes the winds blow, she takes charge to make the winds flow. Always making moves, she makes the winds go. I might be a deep Myra's monkhouse, but that Laura makes my Urkel's little Steve grow. See, trust this Stefan will be here whenever you need him to show, because I want a 90s girl who can do it all, a true girlfriend, who stood above the average like a trend because she was getting her money like Tony and she was speaking her mind like Maya. Artists like Lynn, her views be straight fire. Like Joan, her quest for love was always admired. The greatness you can't hone, the friendships you can't clone. With a girl like that, you want more than just a moan. I mean, she's that kind of woman that makes a house into a home. See, I want a lady from the 90s. She's not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She's a fresh princess I want in my care, with her unique type flair, because she has that Vivian Bank. She's that Hillary Swank. She has that Ashley type stank. I mean, she's cooking up life meals beyond that Grandma Hattie crank. So give the 90s eras that thanks, because where else can you find that Huxtable type love, that huggable type love, that gives them lovable type hugs, those life lessons type buzz? I mean, she was a true Claire that shines bright like a ruby, with a different world type beauty. She's a Hillman type cutie. She's a Denise, got me acting Dwayne Wayne goofy. I mean, she's a Willie petite and bougie. She a Kimberly, a ride or die, no floozy. I mean, she a Freddie, too nice and groovy. Maybe she a Jaleesa, melanin thick, leaving you woozy. I mean, she could be a classic Miss Boston, the old school juicy. That 90s woman I want. It's a multi-talented fox, but she ain't no Jamie. She keeps everything fancy, doing it so much, bossing it like Aunt Helen. A woman like that, you can't beat. That kind of woman, you think about it, you can't sleep. She's chill like Adele, but be dumb loud like Kim. Or sexy, thick, and slim like Stevie. And believe me, you can't call me Professor Ogilvy, because I want a woman who's live like Miss Parker. Whipping so much personality, you don't know where to park her. I mean, she didn't just make her mark. She is the marker. She didn't walk the course. She is the charter. Other women are her third string while she's staying starter. I mean, a Renaissance sculpture, thanks again to the carver. That kind of woman you want as a role model for your daughter. See, I want that feminine essence from the 90s. Something like a Stacey Dash back when she was clueless. You know, before she started acting foolish. And forget the bell, I want to be saved by at least a turtle. That kind of girl that has me doing hurdles. I mean, trust, for a chick like that, I have no problem running in circles, because she's an island queen, a true Natalie Olsen that will have me speaking gullah gullah. I mean, a lovely Binion. I want to blend with her melanin color. I mean, I'm just a brother who wants a girl like the beautiful Vanessa, who after hanging with Coop will come hang with me, because she knows Coop on some comedy shit, so she comes to me for that serious glee. Or like a gorgeous Tiffany Warren that will stay in the house for free, because she will already have my heart. So I might as well tell Marion to get rid of the other key, because sometimes I want to be a Mama D, because she might not be the first, but she steps in when I need a means. She raised a Moesha. And unlike Q, I'm a Hakeem who will know how to treat her. That 90s woman's, I want to know where you at. I just want to meet you, because you living single like living single. Leaving you with butterflies, I can't feel a tingle. True to her man, she do care to mingle. She's a Sinclair kicking her with her Overton. Mine so unique, you think she was older than a Maxine Shaw banging with her Kyle. She might be a Regina Hunter keeping you hip to the style, or she could be Khadijah keeping you laughing with a smile. Check your dial, because she could quit funny like Pam. A dope leg, real dope like damn, Gina. She might be a sexy hitter in them skirts, but got me like, damn, Serena. Better than the angel. She more like a goddess, an Aphrodite type mixed with Athena. I mean, with her principal, Miss Greer, aka Regina, coming you thick and thug like Levita. She might be smooth like Alizé, a sexy charade that don't play in an innocent city that will do this kid. Her life is a house party. I want to live in her crib. I mean, she's a 90s woman, a priceless. Like, she ain't have no worth. I mean, she has nothing but worth. You can't match her bid. She's a Michelle Obama. No other can match her id. Peep the feminine grid, the grid, because women like her, you can never find them. Always in front, never caught looking behind them. You can't outshine them. Always a clear focus, you can't blind them. Always a free spirit, you can't confine them. A phenomenal woman is how you define them. A 90s woman is the greatest. And I suggest to remind them. These new ones won't compare. I need to rewind them. I don't want a 90s woman, I need one. Because I love how he designed them. And that's it.
What? He called all the shows.
Okay, I'm gonna need that in. I need that in writing. I'm sorry. I need that in writing immediately. There's just I'm making this request. I believe Nikki agreed with me. This is necessary. There's so many references. I feel like I must have missed at least 5.
Yo, yes, the references were crazy, bro. Love that.
How long did that take you to write?
Oh man, about a week.
Really?
It took a minute. Like,
yeah,
it was a lot of shows. I really had to research a lot of shows. Like,
yeah,
I was like, damn, I used to watch this. Like,
mad Googling.
The hardest was the Gullah Gullah Island part. I did not know that, and I had to really research that. 'Cause I was like, man, I remember her when I was a child. I was like in my second mom. Like,
that's so funny. I love it.
And then when you got into talking about Joan's quest for love, I'm watching Girlfriends, and I just like got caught in my thoughts in that for a moment.
Watch that every day with my sister and my mom because they had the remote. I couldn't do nothing about it. So not an episode I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good show. Stop fronting. You know you was.
No, I love that show. I mean, of course, Joan was like this tall, and her husband was like this tall. It don't matter. I love that show. That show was funny.
Love it, guys. Thanks so much for pulling up. We appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Stick around. Who we got up next, my girl?
We have coming to the mic right now. Let's put AC Lightning on Diggity Debt. No, wait. Sorry, AC. We're putting Brandon Basile? I just said Basil. Brandon Basile on Diggity Debt, but coming to the mic right now. Y'all put your hands together for Angelic Creation.
Yay!
Hello. Oh no.
Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Peace and blessings to each and every one of you on this platform tonight. I just want to first of all, thank you all for having this. Shamello informed me about this and told me that it was importante that I joined you all. So I won't take a long time with the introduction because I'm going to let my words speak for themselves. Today is November 20th, and November is bittersweet for me because my mother was born on November 18th. She died 2 years ago. And on the 18th is the same day that we did her celebration. So I'm going to start with this short one, and then I'm just going to hit you with one other if you give me time. And without further ado, this is how we go.
Yes.
November 18th, 2020. You see, it's that time of year that I tend to fear. I have a hard time speaking, eating, writing. But then you send me a sign and I just keep on fighting. Through the pain, you see, some may have forgotten your name. Mama Betty, thank you for raising me, loving me unconditionally. Your way, the way you knew how. Born Brooklyn, East New York, wearing two-tone jeans and lottos. A shearling to keep me warm since way back then. Stacy's favorite was turkey wings, mine's mac and cheese. Now it is clear to me the lessons you have bestowed upon me. Still waiting, trying, wanting to be and do as good as you. Respectfully respected and admired. You know, I'm still meeting people I didn't know you knew. Still feeling empty inside. You see, I've gotten real good at hiding the pain, Like I said, some may not even remember your name. A lot of BS came my way since your transition. So thankful for your signs. Those you sent my way. The people you have moved and removed. You're so smooth. Living a little. Not ready to thrive. But also, like I said, I'm not ready to survive, but I'm ready to thrive. While A, Venus, Hazel, and Mellow still hold me up side by side. Watching, seeing, witnessing what's happening. 2020 shenanigans, the sins, the sinning. No one's winning. But guess what? Some of us are waking up and we are eating healthy and seeing a little clearer. Now, I know your new neighbors came involuntary, militarizing by our police that have a plan that still stands. Along with gang killings, young ones still wanting to gangbang. You see negative images of so many distractions, but you taught me to take it all in stride. That it's cool to be cool, live, teach, learn, listen, to get and be schooled. You unleashed the beast in me with the power of this pen. It is my relief, and I see so much more I have to do and give to live. For all your sacrifices and hard work. But damn it still hurts. November 18th will never be the same internally, but I know you, people like Kobe and Breonna Taylor and Nipsey are watching over me. I thought I was living, not realizing I was born again when you died. Waking up, head stuck to the pillow, you see it's hard to rise. Until I feel your spirit lift me up to live and learn another day. 2020 was built differently. And sometimes it seems that they are out to pray. Excuse me, pray on our downfall, not knowing how you sacrificed it all to make sure that this queen will always soar. Yeah. America, a murderous place to live, where we have been systematically programmed from the start and passed it along to our kids. Now, we have a long history of abusing people, the environment, and the political system. So my brothers and sisters, I ask you why. Why are we so surprised at this rise of crime that have kept us high on our Willie lynching ways that have kept us enslaved to this day? You see, they got thoughts twerking and lurking for butt shots that can kill you right on the spot. Oh, she thought she's hot. Not. When Sarah Bartman's beautiful full-figure body was put on display in a disgraceful way due to their racist tactics that still exist to this day. Do you know who you really are? You see, our queens are pioneers in this game. But their history tries to erase them from our brain, leaving an unknown stain of ignorance filled with Christopher Columbus and Harry Potter lies, stripped of their contributions and identifications. Zora Neale Hurston, Frances Cress, the miraculous cells of Henrietta Lacks, whose cells were stolen by doctors in 1951 to analyze, and surprise, her cells are still alive today. Helped to develop the polio vaccine and research for cancer and AIDS. But you see, there was no family compensation while her cells are spread all throughout this nation. America, don't make it a murderous place to live. Who will pretend to care? As long as you have enough bucks, cash, grass, or selling your... So while teaching class, you know I had to ask, what are your future goals in life? One student said a wrestler, another said a doctor, another said a veterinarian. Excuse me, I was on a roll. Until another student stood up and said, I want to be alive. Now, I cannot let this slide. Because you see, in my neighborhood, by the age of 5, most kids are traumatized and desensitized, walking over yellow tape on their first day of school, where we expect them to pay full attention, sit up straight, and not act out as fools. Well, you see, they deserve a chance to live. But this problem comes from disturbing economical, but this problem comes from applying economical status, and you see, this habit goes way beyond race. So you see, after class, this student and I advised the plan to scholar with scholarships to college. privilege. You see, there was no definite guarantees, but he had a much better chance of not getting his wig pushed back by a badge or some dude posted up on the ad who meant to hit but missed and clipped the pretty young girl coming home from Sunday school. Can you see her? She used to have on a white dress, and now it's all red. Can you see her? So please think twice before loading that Lex clip. America, don't make it a murderous place to live. Who will gladly give you prescription drugs, a uniform, health care, and a residency to help represent where you live. Fighting for a cause you don't quite understand, but the skilled media representatives will help you understand. How seeing the dead faces on the battlefield is a necessity, but not as important as the murders that are committed in New York City, Chicago, and the D. You know, this amazes me. How we have Chicago, and it really amazes me. How we have Chicago Fire and PD for the whole world to admire, and Hulu and regular TV. But they are never shown the real war zones of every block where there's a hot spot that you cannot cross without fighting for your life. But when one of us are hit with a uniform clip, we sing a different song, a tune that's played out, because that was my dude and I'm going to go all out. While another family mourns, a mother, a brother, a father, a sister is torn from birth. A mother experienced the gift of attunement with each and every child. So please help me understand how a woman can be pushed so far beyond belief that she would freeze her babies from head to feet. You know, I didn't want to listen or hear the news. Did she show any signs, leave any clues? Not our babies. They will not become a part of America's murderous place to live. So please stop individualizing. Put the phone down for a second. Have a conversation. You just might be able to save a life. For we are still all one big Black family that started this. And it still takes a village to raise a child upright. After all, America is our home. Ladies and gentlemen, never forget, we built this. Thank you so much. I have a book out called, trying to see if I can grab it real quick. I have a book out. It's available. I have a website. Everything is under Angelic Creations, Cash App, YouTube. My IG is KY Angelic. So all you have to do is put a KY under the ANGELIC. I am a poet, amongst other things. We also have a Zoom meeting that we do on Saturdays at noon and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. I created a platform to empower our youth, but I also realized that the adult also needs that. One thing that we always had when we were going back to school was that moment when you went back to school to talk about what was going on for the summer. Our children have been, that has been taken away from them. So I encourage all of you to join the Zoom whenever you can. This is not a shameless plug. This is what I do, and I do it from my heart. And I thank you all for listening. Thank you, Mello, for letting me know about the platform. Mello and I have been working together for the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, and we're going to continue. So I look forward to you guys tuning into some more amazing things that we're doing. We are our own audience. We are our own people, and we will continue to grow as long as we continue to support each other. So it costs you nothing to follow me. It costs you nothing to follow me. It costs you nothing to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I plan on doing that with the people that are on this platform, and I hope that you will do the same. Peace and blessings.
Yes. Yo, her, she full circle. Like we all we got, keep growing. Like all in one.
Shamello, where are you been hiding her? You just gonna
started on the virtual platform.
That in back. Listen, we appreciate that. And please, Angelic Creations, if you can pop up on the Facebook or the YouTube stream and just drop like your YouTube channel link so that like our followers can see that too, our audience can see that. Like those of you, if you have a YouTube channel, you want people to subscribe, go to the Facebook or go to the YouTube and comment there, because that's where people will see it even after we stop streaming. It's there forever.
Yes, these videos are on the internet forever.
Oh, Sharifa, I see you.
Oh, Sharifa, girl, I didn't even see you. She's hiding in the corner.
Hey
Oh
everybody, how
yes,
y'all
Sharee's in
doing?
the building. I am ready for this.
Yeah, y'all just out here. I'm emotional right now. I'm so
I
glad
mean,
we did this.
I was crying. And Angelic did that first piece. I was all types of emotional because I've just been thinking a lot about my dad today, and so that I needed that. Like I really
Yeah.
needed that. And the terminology she used, talking about the transition and the celebration, it was just so beautiful. Like I didn't know I needed it. You know.
Yeah, facts. Thank
All right.
you.
Yes. We gotta keep it moving and grooving. We have AC Lightning on deck, but's coming to the mic right now. Let's put our virtual and our real palms together for Brandon. What is it?
Basil? Is it basil or basil?
Definitely not basil.
Or basile?
Basile?
You're muted. You're muted. Unmute yourself, Brandon.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. It's actually Basil. You said it right.
Basil.
Yeah, Basile would be the Italian pronunciation, and it is Italian, but no, it's pronounced Basil. Props to you for getting it right, because everybody butchers it. Seriously, I'll be a real stickler about that. Like, no, serious. I'll tell you my real name and my screen name on PlayStation. Everybody like murders it. It's like simple. It's very simple. Like, and I'm an English major. So yeah, whatever. English teacher, and so yeah. Anyways, but I write. I got poems. We got bars. Hold up. Shouts to y'all because y'all energy is like mad lit. I'm like, like you got me rope and shit. And then the shouts to the lyricists too, cause like, yo, I'm like, we pulling out that deep. That's hot. That's how we. All right, hold on.
Yo, you mad hype. Let's go. What you got for us, Brandon?
And now somebody calling me. Hold up. Somebody really calling me right now.
Tell them you busy.
Really,
put that phone on.
My mother. It is my mother.
Tell your mom you can't speak right now.
Of all time.
Hold on.
Hallelujah. Praise God. All right. So I've been writing a long time. What I got right here, we talking about books. I just recently got my book in hand. It's now. But nigga, oh my gosh. Is he calling me? Mother's calling me again. 1 second.
Listen,
gosh.
He's a mom right now.
And so,
oh my God, he's in a ditch. Like I have
of all times, she always trying to get in my show, man. She always trying to get in my show. That's a whole other story. And she's calling me again, right?
Yo, like, you gotta block moms.
Now,
you gotta block.
Of all time, I was sitting there waiting through the whole show for 2 hours to change, and now you call like, come on, that's moms. I got a Leo on the wall behind me. Spider Girl. Shouts to Spider Girl. Gosh, praise God. So I wrote a poem. First, start way back. Way back. This poem into my book is called. The book is called Playing by Heart. The collection of poems and short stories by Brandon Basil. It's on Amazon as an ebook and in print. That's my first book. My second book is on there also. I'm out there everywhere. And so this first poem I'm about to do is an old poem. It's called She. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm not gonna leave with that one. No, because that's too old. So I'm gonna leave with the poem that I wrote as a dedication to artistic women who put in work. That's what I'm gonna leave with. And it's called, it's part 2 of She is what it is. And so as we grow, you know, and at first I didn't know, and then I started to realize, and so I wrote this poem when I started to realize. It's called Alms for Aphrodite. Do you have a fan club? I mean, a joyful gang of hands and hugs and celebration of everything you do and does because you deserve one.
Is mom calling?
She, but my mother is calling me again.
I was wondering why the voice went out.
Yo, shout out to the moms that be like.
Do you think it's an emergency? Because
I know. Like, now I'm worried. Now I'm worried.
Oh my
like,
gosh. Now I'm about. Can you get me on later?
Yes,
I
yes.
I come
Call
back on
mom.
later. Give me a
Call
night.
mom.
All right.
And we'll have
Yeah.
AC Lightning come up.
Yep. I'll be back.
Listen, I'm a mom too, and I don't play that shit. Like when I'm calling,
My God.
you best
Of
answer
all
the damn
times.
phone. All right.
I'm
I'm
just
dying
like
over here, man.
All right.
of all.
Like I've been there. Like, yo, mom, leave me alone.
All
No,
right.
his mom is about to chew him out though.
Like,
Like,
why you
you
didn't
know.
pick up the
Oh,
phone?
cut
It's
me out.
probably some
Of
like
the
random
phone.
shit. It's probably like, can you bring me some milk home?
I'm sorry.
All right, let's have AC come up and bless us with some I don't know, poetry or bars. Who knows what he's got for us?
Let's see. Give it up for Mr. AC.
Yeah, our guy, 2020 graduate. Whoop whoop.
Are we always gonna say 2020 graduate even next
Yes,
year?
until 2021.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, I know all about that whole if you don't answer your mama's call, she gonna let you know. Listen, my mom would let me know if it was something important and I didn't answer the call, I would hear it. So you don't play. Whew. Oh, Lord, yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do something new for you guys tonight. Actually, I'm gonna do a new song.
Hey, is that the one
fact.
you just dropped on
So,
YouTube?
something like that, you know. Yeah, but nonetheless, I'm gonna do this new song, and I'm gonna show y'all why I got the bars, and here's a preview to what you're gonna see in 2 weeks. So yeah, new song. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, it's mad loud.
Yes, no.
Yeah, you
That
good.
good still? Yes, no, yeah. Cool. A real man take responsibility, helping the community, bringing all this unity. You out here trying to be a shooter, and then you get shot. You all up in danger. You out here doing evil deeds, and all of y'all clones ain't nothing new to me. Yeah, you're fake, you're so full of crap. A real man will turn around, say, don't forget that. Don't expect that things change if you do the same thing. With the gold chain around your neck, looking like a slave. Martin Luther King had a dream that one day we will all walk in victory. I gotta keep the faith, so I'm going to the top. Even if I have to break all these dang roadblocks, I'm using God's word, break it, change. I'm not gonna stop. Jump when you get your tunnels, you get shell shocked. Real man ain't about to fake this, stay the ground, but keep it 100. Real men don't act the same, and they could be themselves by staying in the lanes. When you feel like it's getting hard, a real man turns around, gives it all to God. Real men are all about the business, they don't ever stop till this shit completed. My words on swords down, make you shake. I came from the dark to the light till it's supposed to fade. I'm bold enough to stand against the grain. I don't care, you don't like what I got to say. You talk about your real man, and some of the stuff you say, I don't understand. It sounds real stupid, it makes you look ridiculous. You're not genius, you look ridiculous. You say you got money, but you acting busted. Yeah, you feel fancy, but you feel disgusted. Saying that you're nice, but you really just rugged. You say you love your wife, but you're not really committed. Out here looking so foolish, thinking that you're smart, but you sound so clueless. You paint this character, try to act tough, but then your real life, your words don't match up. Real man ain't about to fake this, they stay the ground, they keep it 100. Real men don't act the same, and they can be themselves by staying in the lanes. When you feel like it's getting hard, a real man turns around, gives it all to God. Real men are all about that business. They won't ever stop till this shit completed. Women don't like cat calling. If you're out here doing that, yo, you really wild. If you go towards women with sexual advances, you'll be the reason some women get abortion. You think they like that? When it's not true, bro. No means no thing. If you gotta go, you gotta stop. You making us look bad, and that's why they wanna say, "Oh, bet the trash." You feel like a chick magnet. You feel so macho, man, you ain't ready, savage. You see her, wanna get her cause she beautiful. If you gonna do that, you better be faithful. You better treat her right like she really worth it. Another guy do the job real perfect. Cause real men don't play games for one night. He finds one woman, settle down with his whole life. Real man ain't about to fake this. They stand the ground, they keep it 100. Real men don't act the same, and they can be themselves by staying in the lanes. When you feel life is getting hard, a real man turns around, gives it all to God. Real men are all about the business. They don't ever stop till this shit completed. Ace.
Oh shit, I was muted.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
That was a great. That flow. It was like I feel like I'm gonna
that beat was fire too. Like I want to spit on that.
That's a new song. That song is called Real Man, which is available on this newly EP that I dropped last week. Like I dropped the EP for my first EP last week. That song,
Congratulations!
That song on that EP. Thank you very much. I'm dropping a music video tomorrow. It was gonna be today, but a brother been up since 4:30 because I had to be at work at 7, and I'm a bit exhausted. So I was just like, I was trying to push it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So another music video is dropping tomorrow. That's off the EP as well. Yeah, like I said, I dropped the EP. You guys can follow me on Instagram at @AC_Lightning_ and stream my EP wherever you get your music at. So
yes, drop those links. Make sure you go to the comments and drop those links. Stay connected and come back next in 2 weeks so you can see AC Lightning for his feature performance on Virtual Voices. What? Da, da, da. Phoenix added the dramatic sound effects. So let's get it. Let's go. Mr. Basil.
Yeah, what did mom
Yeah.
What did mom want?
What did mom want?
I don't even know. I hung up. I get there and then she texted me, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna help you then." And so I'm there. She calls me and I said, "What do you?" I said, "You called me right when I was about to perform on an online show. So fuck it then." Then she called me and I'm like, and she like, well, I said, "Well, what do you even want? So what do you even?" Then she hung. She said, "I'm about to come up there," and hung up. And so, damn, I'm waiting a whole hour in the show, and then I'm so ready. I got my book in hand. So, damn. Who knows? Who knows? And who knows? And so, Lord.
All right,
I was so.
Don't you mess with mama now.
Yeah.
You better get going.
If you follow it, that's a whole poem. That's a whole poem of my life. I've been so ready to perform, and then my mama called me, and that's why I'm here right now. This is the introduction to my set. Lord. So the poem I was doing, I don't even know if I want to rap single, how much I want to do of either one. The poem I was doing as a dedication to artistic women and women who put in work. It's called Alms for Aphrodite. Do you have a fan club? I mean, a joyful gang of hands and hugs and celebration and love of everything you do and does because you deserve one. You are she, the paints with beautiful sun children into stars on the night sky. She, the dance with rhythm of hope bounding over heartbeats until hearts speak of she, the sculptures of stone into gentle gems, effortless to pulling crust off bread on sandwiches. You are the she of artistry. You are my sister, my mother, my friend, my lover. You are beautiful, be you, pharmacist, a photographer. I know that there's no stopping you from capturing love in your snap and covering the world world with your medicine, omnipotence, rubbing it into the deepest, darkest spots where they thought the sun forgot, the healer to the cuts and shots. Your lady Orpheus, my queen. Oh, what I do to be in between the wondrous word of being immortalized and loved by she. To live long lives, damn, to live long songs sung, rap, shit, damn it, no. To live long songs sung, wrapped in her melody. To live long songs sung, wrapped in her melody. We made consolation as she, if snapped in her focus. We love like love used to be when romance was a hopeless. But I know you want more from love than a man that's dull as dry stones or blank as a canvas. So arms Aphrodite and sing songs to her nightly, watching her sisters and daughters daily in hopes that one day maybe I might be. Learn to her lyric and curve to her pivot, fine tune to her frequency to love steady as a river, over and under hills and valleys, watering the flowers, graffiti and finger paint love on the trees, to be current to her breeze, to be he to her she, to be wine, to quench her thirst, to be as vividly versed as she. That's one. Yeah, and we be rapping and ripping bars and shit. That's old.
Right.
And this one this is John. I got this over a mixtape. This is from my mixtape. Rap front John from my mixtape, real rap bars. So you know, you could just say whatever. I've been around taking trains through different remains destined to destroy balls, attraction, everything in between. The only constant in this chain gang. Wonder why I support literacy is because I'm literally the illest thing you never seen. Plot and villainy, the better things, favor the melodies and melodies to make the ghetto sing. Turn up the light to full pour. My enemies are carnivore. Energy defending me when I'm battling in the war. True life dancing between the light beams, between sets of melodies, set ways to heavenly. Got me interviewing angels on the way up. Then when the song plays curse word, do you mumble or say fuck? Who's cooler, Beethoven or Biggie Smalls? What does funk feel like to you? If Lucifer asks you what's cooler than being cool, would the answer still be ice cold? Hopping in and out of ciphers with hope, ciphering for fast and slow. Hurt the haters at the door, saying the guard got a nice flow. Oh boy, that's an understatement. When I mic check, I got the thunder quick, a little piglet under butcher burning bacon. Been the boss to see me on the yard and pray to the God like the Pentecost. I shine from my mind, crystallized like a frontal frost. You better know we putting on, lead the revolution on. Change the brain, gotta drop a purchase. Come correct for the purchase. Be ready to put your money up. You know the work is worth it. She say she want to give me love. Got to make you crummy stuff. I'm running till my time is up. Y'all ain't just still just winding up. I play this shit. Cobra close, pearl twisting when I'm binding up. Come through in the clutch like I'm in the whip. 5 gear and manual with the 6 shift. Pretty women want me rich and giving. Got them sweating to talk to me. Never stop or drop in. She whispering about me before dreaming about me. Like my kiss, the hottest topic. She say her word is full of storms, thorns, and whirlwinds. Step to her arm in arm. You could be my girlfriend. Do it till the whole world loves my fucking name. Black man smooth as ivory like she was fucking shame. Sweat drip from the top of her bottom lips. I profit with the scripture songs I spit, bring the gush and rain. It's just ruffling on a bucket. Got a sexy lady tucking flame, talks and panty, got me ducking rain. She say she loves to please me, but only if I give a fucking pain. Well, baby girl, you already know my fucking name. Cooper's playground, let's play with sound and something kind of lovers lay around. We can what we sell the digital audiotas, lay it down. Foundation, the home building, all up in your cul-de-sac. Roll around, ready to blaze a pound. Put away the conversations, campfire, how we blaze around. Dancing in the stars, reaching every Lucha through the caves bars, go to chisel dance rhythm, gotta sit in the way far. Jada Smith, my little cousin, we throw plans for the dirty dozens. He tried to call my mom fat when he knew she really wasn't. Saw it through his head at the Jupiter's hot spot where he was yawning in. My own and told him, now you got a chicken clucking. We dropping bombs like we ditching muffins. Ransacking with the verse gems, coastal coming in from different dungeons. Nubian rubies and collections of sexes. Like I'm in the bottle shop for a sip or something. One side to every side, call the tribe. You know we always get the dumping. Artist theme market team, they were afraid at the gala. Had a question in them by Apple with magic. Such a tragic. If they didn't cop them, they were sick, wishing that they had them. They still as cop 6, but they were scared of the hex. Knockout king, coming with the drop kick, say peace, God. Never trying to leave them vex. Spit rhymes, most minds can't fight them. Black wing fire, dragging my claws across the sky. Feel the sunrise when I saw sunset. When I cry, drop the most unheard words from the city to the burbs. I'm the man of this town. Look at love, what that look like? Ring fingers, rosebuds in the jar of blood. What that shook like? Should I be afraid? Somebody tell me. Hey, what that shook like? Love is based on 90% faith. How can we keep it 100 when over half the game is fake? When over half the game is fake, day and night, black and white. Over half the game is hate. We got levels to elevate. I sometimes wondering why. How many lives? How many loves? How many lifetimes? How many suicides? Down to be by your side. Drop the restaurant. Got my heart parallel park. Stalling, shaking like I'm about to fall apart. What you been driving your universe into? When home's full of chaos, most times it's better to stay lost. I'm staying away from LA and Segundo. Only saw glimmers of infinity. I've been in these in Brooklyn streets. I didn't need it. I'm ascended, the elevated one. Y'all been playing since Super Saiyan 1. I've been AM1 since my Saiyan 1. We banging from the sunset till the day is done. Bloodline divine. We gonna be here till the game is done. Mother.
Ah, yo,
um,
how do you even like? I was out of breath just listening to him. Like,
yeah, I be saying I got asthma
yo,
actually.
That's a lot of
Hold
breakfast,
up.
though.
Excuse me, pardon.
that was
I did
dope.
wanna I thank you very much. All right,
You
yeah.
need to catch up. You need to catch up.
Do some singing too. Yeah, I'll be. Hold up.
Woo.
But yeah, I got a book and I do stuff. I write a lot. We be writing. We be writing. But I guess I. All right. Well, I could sing a little bit. I
Where
got
can
baritone.
wait,
I've
wait,
been
wait, hold
practicing.
on,
Y'all.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold
All
on.
right.
Wait.
Brandon, we're
Yes,
gonna go
ma'am.
to our next
That's
performers.
great.
We're gonna do a round
Wonderful.
two. So please sing for us for
Mhm.
round two. But where can people find your
A
book?
word
Is
though.
it on Amazon?
It's on Amazon. Yes, ma'am. It's playing by heart. This
Playing
one
by
is called
Heart.
Playing by Heart. It's on Amazon. Playing by Heart on Amazon. Yeah, that's my IG. Yeah. And Restless Soul 13 is also my SoundCloud name. If y'all want to look me up on SoundCloud, I got. I actually have some art, some acapella recordings from the book, of some selections from the book on my SoundCloud and other musical stuff on SoundCloud. Restless Soul 13. Holla
Yes,
at your boy.
yes. Make
Peace,
sure you
y'all.
follow him. You know, he ignores calls from his mama, but that's when only when he's performing. Only when he's performing. So,
Only.
mom, please
Only.
don't
God.
hold this against him.
Wait, Brandon, how did you hear about us?
I I Instagram. I found J Rose on Instagram. Just showed up out of the blue, and then she slid in my DMs. I'm like, I said, hey, get money, get money, get money, because I showed up. I mean, she slid in my DMs. Now I had a friend named J Rose back in Carolina too. For real, at first I thought it was her, but
Imposter.
no, I mean, I ain't gonna front. I called her J Rose, hey, but she ain't even take it. Mm. Yeah, but yeah, she
Thank
hit me, and I was just
you.
like, yeah, yo, for
Okay,
real,
thank you, Brandon.
magic, magic,
The
magic.
DMs work,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
And I do it like a professional, okay? I don't be a creep in the DM. So
Okay,
who we got
okay.
up next? Who we got up next? Because then we gotta do a lightning round.
We have, yeah, we're gonna have to do a lightning round after this. But finishing up round one is the one, the only, she has the most majestic of melodies. Let's give it up for Sharifa.
Yeah, Sharifa.
Sharifa.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Good.
Good. So I'm wrapped up in my blankie. It's one of those nights.
Yes.
But I was watching and listening and really just enjoying everybody tonight. All y'all who's already gone up, you guys did your thing. Shamello, you are like the one. You are everything. So just to everybody who's done something tonight, God bless you. You're wonderful. You're gifted. You're talented. And continue to use your gifts and your words to bless other people, but also to speak life into your own life. Um, I'm not gonna be before you too long. I just have a little song on my heart, and I really want to share it to those of you, especially J Rose and Leah. Um,
Aww.
I know earlier you mentioned that you just been kind of going through some things and the loss of people that you love and the ones that are near and dear to you. And so I just want to remind you that when we are in this physical form, we are just a form of energy, but energy can't be created or destroyed. And so it just changes, right? It changes its form. So even though we're no longer existing in the physical, manifesting ourselves in skin and bone and in this form, our spirit and our soul never dies. And so
Mm.
for those who have lost someone that they love, there was a poet earlier who went on and she blessed us with two pieces, one about her mother, whom she lost 2 years ago, and then the second piece, which was dynamic as well. But I just want to dedicate this to you, and just knowing that those spirits, that spirit, that soul never leaves. So it's just transferring its form, it's changing its form, almost like a butterfly that morphs and does its metamorphosis and transition from a caterpillar into a butterfly. It's just changing its form, but its essence is still the same, will always be. And so I want to encourage you just to know that though we've lost them in the physical, they will be with us forever in the spiritual,
Yes.
and that they have just flown to ascend to what is really and truly our home. Okay.
I needed that.
One glad morning when this life is over, I'll, I'll fly away to a place in God's celestial garden. I'll fly away. Oh, Gloria, fly away. Oh, Gloria, fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I'll fly away. Oh, glory, I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Don't cry for me, 'cause I am finally free. Don't cry for me, for I am finally free. When I say goodbye, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. God bless you.
Girl!
Yo, she about to make me mess up my makeup crying.
No, you're not supposed to cry. That was the whole point. Be comforted. Be comforted. Be comforted. I lost my mother. It's been 8 years now, but you have those moments where you just miss them. You just miss them. But I find comfort in seeing her in so many other forms, just her
Yeah.
spirit. Whenever I feel like I need her the most, I'm always visited. Sometimes it's a smell, it's a fragrance. Sometimes I
Yes.
go to sleep and I dream of her. Sometimes
Yes.
when I've got a dilemma and I'm like, what in the world do I do? And I just wish that I had her here to counsel me. I kid you not, on everything I love. I'll go to sleep, I'll pray, and then I'll go to sleep and she'll come to me in a dream and she'll give me whatever it is that I need as far as just helping me figure it out. And so I just want to encourage you that, that just because they're not here in the physical, it doesn't mean that they've gone and that they're not with you anymore. Actually, they can do more for you in the spiritual than they could have ever done for you bound in the physical. And so
Yeah.
be encouraged, be encouraged. Just know that they love you, that you're loved, and that you're surrounded. Our ancestors are with you always. Angels are surrounding us always. So just know how to call on the Most High and
Yeah.
activate your power in your tongue and in your word. But know that that you're always protected and covered, and that they're with you always.
Thank you. Love you so much.
Love
We
y'all
needed
too.
Uh,
We
Love
needed
y'all
that. And
too.
I was like, it was hard. I almost pulled out of the show earlier because I was really going through it today. Like I was just really just one of those bad days. I could not stop thinking about my dad. And 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 wouldn't you know, like this song and Angelic's poem, it's just
all the feels.
I feel really
I
grateful.
know. I wanted to cancel earlier too, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do this. And then she's like, I might not come tonight. I'm like, girl, I need you tonight too. We're gonna cry through this together.
But this is exactly what we needed. This is exactly what we needed, and this is exactly why we do it. You know, we do it for you guys, but we obviously do it for us, and you guys do it for us. So thank you. Thank you. We love
Yes,
you all.
thank you.
We love y'all. We love you.
All right, so it's almost 11 o'clock. We're gonna come towards the end of the show. We have a few people that are gonna do a round two, so we're gonna do lightning round. You get one piece. Try to pick the shortest piece you can pick, so that we can get through this quickly. Let me just pull up the list. We got Nikki D and then the Great Sigma on deck. So, Nikki D, what you got for us, boo?
Okay, I got a short one, I think, for you guys. This piece that I'm gonna do is actually in my third book, The Shy Girl Speaks. And it's called Who Am I? Who am I? But a mere girl caught in between two identities, somewhere in between who I want to be and who they want me to be. There is me. Me. I was known for following the rules. Now I wait to be told what to do and what to say. Honestly, most days I just feel like a rented Airbnb. Allow others to rent space in my head at a price that's far too cheap, and then they have the nerve to leave the stench of their foul aura all over my prefrontal cortex, and it doesn't matter how much I try to cleanse my chakras, and it doesn't matter how much sage I burn, I never seem to forget the sting of their words that leave just enough venom that it becomes encrypted into my very DNA. No wonder I'm sitting up here questioning who I am today. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Yes, sis. Thank you. Thank
Philadelphia
you.
in the house.
Word. Make sure that you follow Nikki D and follow her journey. She will be on an upcoming episode of the J Rose Experience, so stay tuned.
Yes.
In a little while. Sorry, my son is pressing me now. All right. Listen, that's what he does. All right. Who else do we have left in the building? So, Das,
Nikki D,
I
right?
got you on deck. Great Sigma, are you ready for us, my friend?
Yeah, I'm gonna time this actually and see how long it goes. So how long? We're going one piece, right?
Yes. Yeah, one piece.
I'm shooting for exactly 2.5 minutes, so we'll see how I do.
Perfect.
All right. I tell people again, I'm a time traveler. There's two parts to time travel. There's the time and the travel, and the travel being teleportation. So we're going to do a little experiment. This comes directly from the Victorian era. This is called the passe bottle and glass. I don't have a bottle or a glass, but I do have this can that I picked up in the International District, and I have this little cup that I found in the University District. All right, so we're going to do passe. So it works like this. You can cover, this would be the bottle. We take and cover the can and the cup, and we say, passe, and they change places.
Passe. Hey,
sorry. We got to do passe, and they change back. Yeah, it's not that impressive. But if you stop in the middle and you say, passe, remember, we say, passe.
Oh!
When we say passe, we can actually make it a little bit harder by placing them farther apart. So we say, remember, these go over, and we say passe.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Now, I should warn you, I haven't actually practiced this in a while.
Oh my gosh.
No, wait, hold on. I can fix this. We just need, okay, there's that. All right, there's that. That's good. That's good. And if I cover this over here, then it goes over here like that. Okay, that's good. Wait, hold on. I think it's, let me make sure. It's not, all right, it's not broken, so we're okay. So I'm just gonna put that over there. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna try this one. We haven't tried that one yet. So if I just go like that, and then we get that one there. See, it's still working. It's still. Wait, hold on. Where'd the can go? Where'd the can? I'll just make it up. There we go. There we go. It's like that.
Oh my gosh.
Perfect. All right, and then wait. Don't break the laws of physics. Bad.
That was great.
Balin, do you have a short poem for us?
Yeah, I have a short poem. Let me just get these out of the way here and switch gears. I haven't read this for anybody. This is a way different kind of piece. In form, and we're talking a lot about faith, and this is more about crisis of faith. So, echoes of pain and waves of gray wash over me like sheets of rain. The sun outside burns like the scars upon my heart. Will not God rid me of this pain? Will this force let me leave this awful earthly stay? Finish this execution it did start. At last, May is done, and June is here. Quiet is my bed, cold are my sheets. Alone I lay and ache upon blankets not seen in weeks. Such time had passed. Departed my sickness, yet still inside something reeked. This thing, it came to take from me what was so dear, a childhood sweet and beautiful like cake, was crushed and soaked in rain and blood. My cancer, by cancer malign like death upon God's chosen son. What prayers had not, scalpels had done to save, so they claimed, a boy turned ghost. Inside my faith, a broken skeleton. Nothing in life had yet I sought but love, and in turn I was lamed by either cancer or God. To one I prayed, to the other I played host. No human hands can restore what God did take, but by my will today, no God shall take what life that human hands did restore. By the grace of God and sheer force of will, I carry myself from the gray of May into the sun of June.
Love it. Okay, poet.
That was great. Thank you, Sigma, the great Sigma, Balin. I don't know. I was like, Sigma? But that's not like a name, right?
It's his name.
Well, thank you. That was absolutely amazing. And I just love that ending. I think we could all use some sun in June. For real.
Facts. All right. So who we got up next? Angelic, I know you said you were leaving, but you're still in here. Do you have
practice for tomorrow?
Oh, she's practicing. Okay. All right.
If you want me to do a short one, I can.
All right, cool. So we're gonna have Das come up, and then on deck we'll have you come up and share a quick piece with us.
Okay.
Yay! All right, Das, what's good? You got something for us? Don't forget, lightning round. So no Leah V poems. All right.
That's what we're calling them now.
Oh, that's what we call it. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking up a show right now, trying to find something that's not too long.
Listen, she be memorizing like 15 minutes worth of poetry. I don't know how she does it.
I practice in the shower.
You must take long ass showers.
All
right, Daz, what do you got for us?
Okay, I got one. I got one. It's something kind of sensual. That's cool.
Hey.
Is everybody cool with that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. All right, this one's called "Hit Me Up." It's late night, selling your face appears on my screen as I try to figure out what this means. I'm trying to read through the scenes. My thoughts' confusion is consuming. I can only ask, how are you doing? And immediately you tell me that this body is what you're thinking of pursuing, that the feel of a man is what you are losing, the lust for me is oozing. You want to be mine, but knowing that being with me will stop all time, but you are unsure in your mind of crossing that line as you revealed it all on the phone. You tell me that you were left alone at home, and now your thoughts roam of our bodies becoming one tone, placing you in a sexual zone. I feel you don't want gone, so you told me to come over. With eyes wide open, a smirk on my face, the passion I dreamed to taste, my thoughts now sexually laced. I told you what would happen if I came to your place. Know that pleasure will go unmeasured. As I search for your hidden treasure, you are a beautiful woman. I will treat you no lesser. You hit me up calling me to give you pain because that passion you have, your current man can't contain you, so you can't seem to refrain from wanting to call my name as you think of me while looking out that window pane. You tell me I want to spend my life with you, that you want me to give you that bridal view, but it's too late now. I told you that dude ain't right for you, but I don't care. I'll come over and spend that night with you, so we can express that sexual sensation between us that we know is true. And as we pursue this intimate cue, know my body and soul will forever be bound to you. And as your heart, body, and mind is bound to me, let this passion set you free. Drop your man, come be with me, and let me do right, but why he was too blind to see. As I make you reach a higher key, and you ask me, please come over to defy me as you hit me up. This late night of fall, you asked me to come give you my all. So much it will shake the heavens and make angels fall. You said you want to give me everything. With me, you want to experience many things. You said you will do anything, even permanently removing that wedding ring, because you don't want just any fling. You want me to be your only king. So she had hit me up.
Oh,
escandaloso.
It's hot in here. Is it hot in here? It's just me.
I love it. I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you for sharing that, Doc.
Dr. Poet, DAS. That's how we doing. All right, Angelic Creations, what you got for us?
Who said booty call hours?
Yes, he's reading the comments.
I know. I was weak.
All right, let's get it.
Ladybug, to the ancestors I feel in my spirit daily. I saw a ladybug crawling on my wall today. I said, hey, Ladybug, how'd you get your claim to fame? Who gave you your name? With your red skin and your sexy black dots, perfectly placed all in the right spots, crawling and flying around like you do. You know it is the beauty in you that make others have no clue. How much we actually have in common. Now I have a question for you, Ladybug. How do you withstand? In front or behind your man? Are you treated unfairly because of your red skin and black dots? You know, as a Black woman, I am constantly put on the spot. Are you the mother of your earth, laying on your back to give birth? Is it sometimes hard for you to smile? Have you ever had to breastfeed and raise another woman's child? You see, my ancestors have been carrying the load of America on her belly since the beginning of time. An African-American woman's strength absolutely blows my mind. Now, Ladybug, let's get deep. Have you ever been pimped, raped, scorned, chastised, dehumanized, or terrorized? No other woman on the history of this planet has gone through what my ancestors gone through. Now, Ladybug, have you ever been disrespected, called out your name like B or ho to describe your assertiveness? Do they say you're insane for using your brain? I need to know, as ladies, can we hang? Is your place a better place for women of color? If so, I'm ready, willing, and able to go. You know, I saw a ladybug crawling on my wall today. And I said, hey, Ladybug, you are all right with me.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. That was so dope. Love it, love it, love it. Make sure y'all follow KY Creations, Angelic Creations, the Cash App, and the YouTube channel, right?
Yes, the YouTube channel is Angelic Creations, angeliccreations.com. I have health and hygiene products available along with audio poems, and KY Angelic is the Instagram.
Oh, KY Angelic. Let me fix that. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you all for
Right,
having
so
me.
we're gonna come to our last open mic performer, Sharifa. I don't know if you were gonna perform again. Let me know in the
Is
chat.
she here? I thought she left.
She's in here. She's in here. Still listening. Brandon Basile, what you got for us? I know you said you got a short poem for us.
Yo,
Hook it up.
yeah, I got a short poem. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one. Okay. I think I got a minute. In a minute, I might be able to say this. Both of these. This is a short haiku from somebody else wrote poet called the haiku. Oh, you want me to love you the way you would love you if you were me.
Mm.
Um, and this short poem that I wrote is every line is one word.
Oh.
It's called Blind Date.
Mm.
Anxiety, sweat, searching, scanning, dresses, blue, purple, yellow, black, skin, caramel, ponytail, cheek, mole, dress, black, no, searching, scanning, dresses, blue, turquoise, pink, gold, brown, beige, chartreuse, silver, gold, pearl, cream, lavender, no, red, no, red, searching, scanning, looking, looking, lonely, alone, jacket, zip, walk, face, no crimson, no red, no pink, just blue. Thank you.
Ooh, I never heard a one-word poem at a time.
I
That's
like
so good.
that. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Thank you very much.
Alan said this is wild. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yes. I've
Very
never
good.
heard
Oh
that
yeah.
kind of style. Definitely,
No.
you inspired me.
Thank you. Appreciate
For
it.
real.
Oh yeah, we out here. We out here. Peace, y'all. Peace and love. We out here.
Yes.
Holla at me, yo. I'll be out. I ain't got shit to do. I ain't got shit to do with shit shows. Holla at me.
Yes.
Get at me.
That's
I
amazing.
hear that. All
We
right, so
love
we
to
coming
have you.
to.
We love to have you.
Yes, we definitely do. I love that.
All right, so
Everybody
I
welcome.
believe to close out the night, we are gonna have the one and only Jay Rose do a quick little something before our very own feature returns to close us off. But to the mic right now, let's put our real hands together for Jay Rose.
Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, those of you that don't know, I also write erotic poetry. So, I recently wrote a piece.
I had no idea.
It's not too wild, but I've been playing around with something new, and I don't get to write often, like new stuff. So I'm excited about this piece. I'm like shopping it around. So, I think it's done. So y'all tell me if you think it's done or not. In your opinion. It's titled Tell Me King. And I hope y'all like it if you haven't heard it already. I have a question for you, King. Do you ever fantasize about sipping from the fountain of a goddess, where her waters grant eternal youth and the streams that flow through carry petals from wild roses? Do you ever fantasize of tasting the skin of a queen, curve of neck, feeling heartbeat against tongue, the warmth of boiling blood emanating pheromones that are said to drive gods mad? If not this, then what? What do you fantasize about when you're staring down at my teary hazel eyes as I take you in? drenched in your stare and dying to dive in for a swim. Tell me, King, do you fantasize about reaching so deep into my fortress of solitude that I'll never feel alone again? Leaving traces of your energy within pulsating walls to join the rhythm of my vibrations. Can you feel me, King? Do you see me, King? Tell me. Do you fantasize about reading between the lines of my lips like a good book by the fireside? Or would you rather take your time kissing goosebumps as they rise like braille across your lips? Learning the scriptures of my lust and praising the flowing waters of my paradise. Can you feel me, King? Do you see me, King? Please, do tell me. Do you fantasize about your face being embraced by thighs of silk, buried in an oasis of savagery, giving your last breath so that I can drip life back into you? Drink from me with purpose, my king, and my cup will forever runneth over for you. But right now, I have a question for you, King. What do you fantasize about? Thank you. Please. Now I go hide in the corner.
It's hot again.
Now I go hide in the corner.
That was great. I was feeling those writing references, girl.
Yes, thank you.
That was great. I don't think we can determine if it's finished though. I feel like only you can determine that.
I know. I just wanted to get y'all opinion. I don't know.
That's ready to go.
What you think, you Shamello the God?
That's ready to go.
Yeah.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
I love it. I might do a visual for this. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, you should. You could, for those who don't know, Jay and her bazillion different ventures, she also hosts an erotic open mic. So when is that? The third Sundays?
It's the first Sundays. Called the Hotline.
The Hotline first Sundays, yes.
Yeah, I'll probably take a little bit of break after December from doing it, just because I really want to be like, I want to be more strategic on how I invest my time and invest myself into these projects and events. So, I'll probably do it a little bit less often, but yes, you can always come through the Virtual Voices and share your erotic pieces. This is an open space. But yeah, I need to be smart about where I'm dedicating my time, especially with the J Rose experience. I really wanted that show to really pop off. So like, y'all want to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe and shit, and share the link to one of the episodes. I mean, like somebody said it earlier, like it doesn't cost any money to like a picture. It doesn't cost any money to follow on the gram. It doesn't cost any money to subscribe.
It does cost money to buy the Unblocked journal, but we can save that conversation for later.
That is wait.
Hold on, let me get it. Hold on.
That is worth the investment. Yes. Here it is right here. It is the Writer's Unblocked Journal created by Leah V and myself. You can get it from the link in our bios. There's prompts. It's writing prompts and activities for all kinds of writers. There's prompts here that is going to have you write things that you probably never thought about writing. So this is for anybody, songwriter, poets, if you're into plays, if you're just a writer where you just write content, like this is just a great way to kind of exercise your brain, because it's a muscle. So
I actually used it. I was using it yesterday. I was stuck trying to get some words out. And I did the childhood memory one. And that was I ended up reaching deep into these like recollections that I didn't even like.
Yes, my favorite is the ghost story, like write a ghost story.
Yeah,
it's like as poets, we write songs, we write poems, but we don't think about like, let me write a ghost story, So I thought that was like one of my favorites.
Now I gotta bookmark it.
Listen,
I need to get you on.
Get you one, okay? Link in the bio. You heard? Everything's in the
Okay,
bio.
now that we've shamelessly plugged and plugged.
Listen.
I think, yeah, now's the time. Now's the time. But we are going to close up the night. You guys, this has been absolutely euphoric for me. This has been therapeutic. I am not the same person I was at 8 p.m. tonight. Like, straight up, not at all. Like, I
Good.
have
Good.
energy, I'm full of life. Like, it's thank you guys so much for being here with us. Virtual Voices Familia, we appreciate you. We're
Fact.
gonna finish the night with the one, the only, our feature of the evening, Mr. Shamello D.
Thank you. Thank you.
Flex bomb.
You know, so in the spirit of what we were dealing with tonight, I just want to take some time to acknowledge the lives that we've lost, and not just from COVID, but from unnatural, natural, or even supernatural causes. So before I even get started, let's just pause this. All right. My mom, she taught me a lot when she was alive. Now I utilize that wisdom just to survive. So when I close my eyes, I see her in my thoughts. I see her in my dreams, and sometimes I don't even know what that means. I reminisce of you and me when I was on your knee or running from a bee or climbing up a tree. You were always there for me. Now, I may not know why I lost you, but I do know you never left me, because your spirit, it whispers closely as it hovers oh so softly. Now, when I close my eyes, I'm whisked back to a time. I'm whisked back to a place, and all I can see is your face, smiling when I do right, frowning when I do wrong, Daryl. Sometimes talking all night long or even singing our favorite song. And it goes a little something like this. I was born by a river in a little tent. Oh, and just like that river, I've been running ever since. And you taught me to have faith much larger than just a mustard seed, because I must succeed. You live so faithfully and move so gracefully. And that very last time, when my mom closed her eyes, I realized for the first time, a mother's love never dies. But a mother's love, it lingers, like the sweet smell of biscuits in the oven, cornbread, molasses, macaroni and cheese, and everything else other. A mother's love also lingers in all of her sentences. The wisdom she spoke in all of its emphasis. The irony of being bred and molded. Not just with the stories she told, but by the way that she told them and how they unfolded. I even miss being scolded. Emphasis. So we say, what's this? According to Webster's Unabridged Dictionary, it's this. When we focus or stress a said logical topic and we move it from macro to microscopic. So when we emphasize, we energize our inner minds to begin to ask those questions and to try and find a reason why. I'm going to break this down. For instance, my pops, one of those good guys, loved this family dearly and always stood by us. But he would emphasize enterprise. He'd say, if you really want to get to know a man, Daryl, you got to look him square in his eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. And he emphasized this in different ways with the different stories that he told. But my mom's emphasis was a little different. She emphasized that we should empathize. She said, you should have a heart to help if you got a mouth to criticize. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In other words, put yourself in the next man's shoes. This is what she taught me and my sister to do. And all she wanted us to do was follow this simple rule. And some of you may have known her, or actually most of you may have not. But whether you're a have or a have not, she taught me that we all have a lot if we emphasize God, family, friends, health, and laughter. Then each chapter can be recaptured and we'll all live happily ever after. That's not all true. There's no fairy tale. But her love and her prayers, I admit, have kept me very well. So now when I close my eyes, my mind speaks to you, saying, don't worry for me or even for our family. I'm now a man. My sister's now a lady. We're sticking close to daddy, and we're raising up those babies. So peacefully, keep resting, and we'll keep counting all our blessings. And I know a time will come when we're together all as one. And that very last time When my mom closed her eyes, I told you before, I realized for the first time, a mother's love never dies. Thank you.
Yes.
That was a perfect way to finish the evening. We touched upon loss so much, and that was absolutely amazing. That emphasized thing had me in a skizzy.
Yo, the wordplay is amazing.
Thank you all.
I mean, you know what? I'm like actually really excited to like run this entire show back. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna do that with Tim tomorrow. I'm excited.
Well, thank you so much. Look, it's 11:11, guys. Treasure, if you're watching, it's 11:11, girl. Talk about it. She's all about the numbers. Shout out to Treasure, who's my right hand, in just about a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that I do. So she's amazing. But thank you guys for helping us feel better today.
Yeah,
You know,
for real.
sometimes you want to just avoid interactions with people because you're in your feelings, but you know, this is the energy we needed, and you know, it was just perfect. All the newcomers that came tonight, you guys all were absolutely amazing. We're so blessed and so glad that you guys decided to pop up. And our repeat offenders, thank you so much for coming through. Like, you guys are amazing.
I like that one.
Shamello, thank you so much for your feature set.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yeah, I just can't say thank you enough. I love you guys. Have a good night. Keep growing. Hold on, Phoenix has
Wait,
something.
I was waiting for Phoenix.
Phoenix, come. What do you have to say to the people? Come say. What do you say? What are you supposed to say?
Keep growing.
Wait, they gotta see you.
Keep growing.
Yes,
Aw.
growing.
Keep growing. We all we got, y'all.
Love y'all. He goes to
Yeah,
school and they
some
do
of you all are gonna get bills.
they do poetry on Fridays, and he tells his classmates, "My mommy is a poet, and they call her J Rose." I
He's
love
just
it.
the cutest.
All right, guys. Peace. Leah V, I love you.
I love you. I love all of you. Have a great night. Can't wait to see you all in 2 weeks.
Yes, in 2 weeks, our last virtual voices of 2020 come through. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.